you and Terrence. I've been keeping up with you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's the main goal. Peace and love.
Peace and
Teamwork
love.
makes the dream work.
Absolutely, man.
Glad to see you on here, Wayne. So I am here, but of course I'm mobile, and it's always good to see you, Dr. Harris. I heard your message at church on Sunday. I saw your YouTube, so it's always good to just see consciousness at work, just consciousness at work.
Terrence, you gotta text me or something your new number, man, because I'm one number behind, and I have not been able to reach out to you. So I don't know. My
Every
phone.
time you ask me online, I hit you on Instagram, but you be there and gone.
Okay,
That's
Instagram. I got it. I'll get it right from there.
Yeah, it's in that thread. It's in that thread. Just go back to the thread.
Okay. All right.
All
Thank
right,
you.
everybody. Well, let's go ahead
And
and get started. You guys
congratulations.
ready?
It's good to see Terrence. It's good to see Wayne here. So looking forward to working with both of you.
Okay, you guys want to mute everybody and let's go ahead and get this party started. There we go. Well, welcome everybody to the Great Discoveries weekly update call. Tim Taylor here, co-CEO. I hope you guys are having a fantastic evening. What we do on these weekly update calls is we kind of go where we've been, where we are, where we're going with the Great Discovery. There is a lot going on. And on this March 31st, it's getting better and better. We're moving to phase 3. Woo, it's on, it's coming up, it's starting. So let me give you some updates on what all that means. So some of you are on here for the first time going, what the heck is phase 3? Well, phase 1 was our original setup and structure and technology development. Phase 2 was rollout of the soft launch of the e-learning platform. And then the following year was all about bringing on our first round of course creators. Phase 3 is where we're going out to the world and getting these courses out, full-fledged marketing, deployment of the AI Genius Club, every tool that anyone could ever need to not only market and promote, but run a business and also create courses, books, right there, all in one suite. And it's all going up and live and it's kicking off now. Now, most of you know we've made quite a few different changes that have been coming through, and they're going every day, and they're not stopping. We've got probably 2 more weeks of full change that's going to be going on, and it's absolutely remarkable. Sandra Harry, our co-CEO, usually covers the first segment of this. She's out traveling right now. She'll be back around the 10th or 11th. And but she'll probably be tuning in next Monday to be able to fill you in on some of the things that are happening. So first off, let's do a little bit of a summary of topics. Tonight we're going to be covering a new course spotlight that is going to be coming up at the end of the session, followed by a course creator intro. Now that's really important because we're closing down the Course Creator Pro Pack. So this is going to be one of your last sessions to be able to get access and steer people to. Great one tonight. We'll be in to join at 9:30 Eastern. If you know anybody that wants to take advantage of that, we'll cover a little bit more. But some of the things that we're going to be covering tonight are going to be everything from, we're going to be talking about new site updates that we're going to be going through, some information on the calendar. We're also going to be hearing from Dr. Kathy Lawson on the concierge, the survey system, and some of the things that have been going out. We'll be covering a little bit. James Moneypenny is going to be getting into some in-depth, new marketing tools that have just rolled out on the AI Genius Club, and also some new upcoming events and training that are on there. It's going to be really, really good stuff. So I hope you guys are buckled up because we're going to go ahead and get started. And I'm going to dive in right now and do a little bit of a screen share and walk through just a couple of these new tools that we've got up. As soon as I can get my screen going here, there we go. So let's do a quick screen share and we'll pop over to the greatdiscovery.com website up here. And most of you guys have all seen this before. This is your home page on the Great Discovery. Now this site is changing dramatically coming up here. You're going to see a brand new look and feel that will be rolling out. And that look and feel is going to be focused a lot on the retail side. So when you go into it, all you're going to see is courses and offers. You won't see any information about the affiliate program or the creator program. They'll be tabbable. You can tab over to them. We're going to get into this and do a full reveal on that and some other information on this Saturday. So mark your calendar for Saturday. April 5th is going to be Discovery Saturday. And this is the most important Discovery Saturday that we have ever done, period, bar none. So if you know anyone that's out there, if you got your calendar, mark it off now for Discovery Saturday. We're going to be going through a lot of new reveals, including new packs, all of the new packs that we've got. And yes, I said all. We're going to be talking about new compensation and other types of things that are in there. But let's talk real quickly about a little bit of some of the things that have been on here. On this Great Discovery site, most of you all know that if you go to courses, you can find tabs of different free courses and Genius Club courses, Premium and Academy. If you haven't perused through these courses lately, go through them. There's some epic courses on there. They're really, really good. But let's go and take an example here. Let's say I wanted to take Dr. Herbert Harris's course on the easy way to make hard decisions. Oh, I'm sorry, that's actually Matt DeMayo's course. Sorry about that. But I can go up and open this up. And what you do with this is you see this toolbar that's over here. I can go with an open course. I'm going to select to continue shopping as a customer. And I'm going to go up here to Facebook, click on the Facebook link, and it's going to automatically share that to my Facebook account right there. A brand new post. It's going to go up and share. So there it is. It's already up and going. I'm going to go ahead and post that on here and go ahead and post it. So it's already up and set and done and ready to go. I think. Do I got to push any other buttons? I don't think so. So let's go over here to Facebook and see that new post that just came up. It's not it. Hang on for a second. I don't think I actually posted it, but let's go back and we'll post that one more time. It's doing a pop-up I can't see the whole post is what's going on. There we go. Now I'm going to share it. So I'm going to share this on my post and then go pop back over to Facebook, and it's already up on my Facebook. It's going to be posting up here and just refresh in a minute. It'll pull up. But the key with this is one of the most powerful little tools I've personally been doing is joining different groups. So last week, as you can tell, I went and made a post here on start growing some garden goodies for kids. What I did is I went to homeschooling groups, went to join all the different homeschooling groups that are out there, and there are hundreds of them. Not all of them were public, but generally, if you're giving away free content, most of them let me in and was able to post and actually things. I've been getting hundreds of free courses that have been going on, people into my network by doing this. That means that you can do the very same thing with any topic that you like. If you like a course on, you like math, find some math study groups that are online. You can start posting some math content. You want to post something on lifestyle, post some lifestyle related content. Search the content and topics that you like, the things that you're going to be interested in. Look for groups there, join those groups. We're not going to go in there and post and heavy promote, but you can go in and put free content offers, and it brings people to where? To the Great Discovery. With who? With you. They're coded into your network every time they accept a free course offering. And this little toolbar that we've got is one of the fastest and easiest ways to be able to go and post new content. So here's the post I just put up. It's on my Great Discovery site. I can simply go and share that into any group that I chose to. If I went to go share it into a group, I can go pop into all these different homeschool things that I've set up. And you can pick any group categories that you want. You can sort them and share through them. It's very effective, very easy. And it also gets lots of backlinks back into the Great Discovery and the platform and to you and you become a known resource in the industry that you're targeting, right? So that's a one great tool that you're able to actually get. So let's go back up here to our greatdiscovery.com website again. We're going to look at another tool that just went live, and that other tool is this. We're going to go up here to the events. On the event calendar, you guys have all seen this. There's a new tutorial on how to attend events. You know, there's a lot of things that you can do. You can share reminders, you can share posts, you can actually, if you're inviting someone, by posting a link and sharing it, where you can post it on their calendar, not just this one. All you've got to do is click and share. It shows all the tools and everything that you can do with the Great Discovery calendar, and you guys should be using that. If you're not familiar with how to get to it, again, just go to the events tab and you'll be all set up to be able to do that. Now, the last thing that I wanted to share before we move on to the next speaker that's coming up is a little bit more on, share feature. We got site updates, we got calendar. There was one other thing I'm missing, but I'm going to go look that up in a second. I know Sandra wanted me to cover this, but let's see what we've got. We have, oh yeah, there it is. Up here, right here where it says login. On this new login button that's on it, if you go click on that, you can log in it, of course. But we've had some issues where people are often, if you're trying to enroll a new person and you're logged in, or you're, you know, they're out shopping for a course, or you're sharing in one, and you're sharing it from your logged in site, you might have a little bit of complication. So what you want to be able to do is, once you do log in, I'll go ahead and log into an account. What you're going to see is the site is going to have a new post that's up there that alerts you that you're logged in. It says logged in as demo, your name, you know, whatever your name is. So that's a quick reminder. A good thing to do is to simply take a good look up here whenever you're logging in. Just make sure that that's, if you're logged in and you're signing up a new person, you want to log out first and sign them up from your front office. If you're logged in and buying courses for yourself, you're in the right place, right? So be logged in when you're doing your own work, be logged out when you're enrolling new people. And that's a good spot check just to be able to do that. So let's jump down to Dr. Kathy Lawson, who's going to give us a little walkthrough on some of the new things on the concierge system and some other things that she's been working on. Dr. Kathy, take it away.
Thanks, Tim. Hi, everyone. Good to see you. I saw some of you a little bit ago on Concierge. So we have that every Monday night at 6 p.m. Eastern. So it's a session. It's usually a working session. We talk about, you know, for course creators and affiliates and really anybody, what is the next best thing for you to do? You know, you come onto this platform and there are so many options for you as a course creator, as an affiliate, as both, as a learner. You know, there's so many things to do, and it can get a little overwhelming. So what we try to do on those sessions is kind of sort it out a little bit, answer some questions, and really, you know, focus on the things that are important for you. Everybody's journey is a little bit different, and the next best thing for one person may be something different for somebody else. So that's really what we try to sort out and talk about. And there's been a lot of discussion since we are getting ready to move into phase 3 that Tim's going to talk about. You know, how do we start getting some notice of the courses, the many, many, many brilliant courses that we have up there? How do we get people plugged in and taking those? So that's what's coming up, and it's a really exciting time. So there's a little bit of uncertainty about what to do next, but there's a whole lot of excitement about the fact that we're going to be bringing on new people who are excited about the materials that we have and the content that they can learn from, and really the expertise that is here in this community on this platform. So we had a lot of discussion about that. And, you know, to that end, we're starting to collect some feedback so that we can start to help different groups of people on the platform. So one thing that went out over the last couple of weeks was a course creator survey. So if you've seen that and you've responded, thank you. If you are a course creator and you've seen it and haven't responded, you know, take a few minutes and let us know where you're at. There's a lot of good questions on there about what it is, where you're at with developing your content and bringing it onto the platform. And that will help guide us to not only the concierge session that I hold, but some of the supporting services that we're starting to put in place. So we just put into place an onboarding service because we heard a lot of people say, it doesn't seem like it's that hard to onboard, but it just seems like I don't have the time to do it. So, we really can't onboard for you, but we can onboard with you. And when we onboard with you, we can do it much faster and more efficiently than if you have to try to do it on your own. So if that's where you're at and if that's what your next best step is, then I invite you to check out our concierge onboarding service, and we will help really shorten that timeline to get the course that you have ready to go onto the platform. And in addition to that, we're taking this survey and we're using it to see what other services do we need to provide for course creators to really help them bring their courses to life, market their courses in the segments that they want to get the word out, and really make these courses, spectacular, so people will want to take them and people will naturally want to promote them. So that survey is all targeted for that. But then on its heels, we're going to have a couple more surveys coming out over the next couple of weeks. So watch for these as well. One will be focused on affiliates, and it'll be focused on, from an affiliate perspective, where are the markets that you want to focus on, and who are the learners that you want to focus on. So you just saw Tim post a free course on Facebook, and he's joined a whole bunch of homeschooling groups, and he's targeting those markets. What do you want to focus on? What are your interests? It's so much easier to promote when we're promoting from an area that we're interested in. So if it's something aligned with your core values or something that you have expertise in, it's so much easier to talk about it with peers and colleagues and friends than it is if you're trying to promote in an area that you don't know very much about, unless it's an area that you want to learn, something that you're interested in learning more about. So we're gonna find out what you're interested in, and then we can help you by targeting some of the courses and targeting pathways that maybe you can market then to those areas that you're interested in. So that'll be coming out soon. And then the last survey will be focused just on learners. When you recruit a learner and you ask them, what do you want to learn? And, they say, I'm not sure, I don't know, or maybe they have a topic and they come onto our platform and they see 1,000 courses. That can be a little bit overwhelming. So how can we help the learners really target the courses that they want and get the training and the education that they want? So we're developing all of that. It's trying to, just to really grow this market and bring people on and make it a smooth transition, make it something that they get a lot of value out of, and that they learn all of the things that they're hoping to learn and apply in their life. So that's all coming. It's really exciting. So stay tuned for more. So I'll turn it back over to Tim.
Thanks, Dr. Kathy. Appreciate you as always. Let me go ahead and remove your spotlight and go and get this up and going. So, some of the things, as most of you know, we've been talking a lot about the Pro Pack, and the new information that's coming out, the new pack. There's a single creator. There's no longer going to be a Creator Pro or a Creator Basic. It's a single modular creator pack. Now, you want to know what it is? Tune in on Discovery Saturday. That's going to be the big reveal on several new packs. We've got some new affiliate packs. We've also got a new creator pack that's rolling out. We've also got some new compensation things that are going to be coming on. But I have some news. There's a news flash. I've never gotten so many emails since I've been at the Great Discovery with people asking if they can have a few more days on the Creator Pro Pack before we pull it down. If you're not aware of what I'm talking about, the Creator Pro Pack has unlimited onboarding for life. It was a perk and incentive that we offered for early adopters, creators that came on when we had none, to really pretty much give them the world. They've got unlimited courses forever. There's no limit on what they can do. One single price, unheard of in the industry. Nobody's ever done that before. So if you have one, good news is you're grandfathered. You never have to worry about it. It is scheduled to end tomorrow morning. Well, here's what we're going to do. We are going to, because the Discovery Saturday is on April 5th, and the reveal of the new packs are going live on April 5th. We're going to cover them on Discover Saturday. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave the Creator Pro Pack, the Course Creator Pro Pack up until the 5th. So at the end of the day on the 5th, it's gone. The new courses that anyone that's on the Discovery Saturday, you'll see the new courses up. They're going to be changed. That also means that the current bonuses that you're getting on the pay plan enhancements, the double direct sales bonus on all Pro Pack, that's going to be extended from March 9th through April 5th. That means if you get 3 of them, you're getting triple commissions on all. That's a lot of money that we're talking about getting out there. So if you have a little bit of a grace period here up until Saturday, at the end of the session, it's going to switch over. There won't be any more extensions. We weren't going to extend today, but we felt, we kind of took a poll of the management team, and everybody said, okay, let's let it go until Saturday so that we can give everybody a chance to see that. So those of you that have some people that are just thinking on the line and about ready to step across the line, you've got until Saturday to be able to take that up. Now, so the other things that we're going to be revealing there, we're going to get into a new pay plan enhancement reveal. We're going to get into that. And then we're going to talk about some of the new enhancements on the pay plan. Remember, we're shifting from a creator focus to a creator, affiliate, and mostly learner focus. We're reaching out. It's the outreach portion of this. So we've really ramped up the pay plan to really make it extremely beneficial for creators. A no-brainer to get in and get started. If you can count to 3, you can do this business, and it's powerful. So there's 2 events this week that you need to mark your calendar for. Actually, 3. Event number 1 is, of course, tomorrow night. That's the Tuesday night live course creator option. That will be the last major corporate event that's focused on the Course Creator Pro Pack, right? Tune into that one. Get your guests onto there. If you want, you got somebody on the fence, bring them on. They will close them. We did an event with another group, and the close rate was over 90% when they're seeing the whole the big picture with what's going on with that. So bring anyone that you can on there. But Thursday, mark your calendar, mark it with a double X red and red X and everything else, because what's happening on Thursday is the affiliate kickoff premiere. You haven't seen it. You thought you've seen the affiliate program. You haven't seen it. You're going to get a preview of what's coming up on Discovery Saturday. Anyone that's a marketer, anybody that's a professional, anybody that's a superstar, anybody with a big organization, anybody that really wants to find out about something spectacular, tune in on Thursday night. You've got to be there. This is going to be groundbreaking. I'm not talking about not just another affiliate thing, not another affiliate night. You're not interested in being an affiliate, okay. But you know someone that is, and all of our attention is going towards onboarding affiliates and learners. We're going to always continue to onboard creators, and that's going to be self-sustaining through the affiliates that are going to be promoted. But now the focus is on affiliates and learners. So tune in on Thursday night. Then, of course, on Discovery Saturday, we're going to be getting into the full reveal. We're going to get into each one of the new packs, what's in them, why, how they're priced, the special perks that were on them. We're going to talk about the advanced new compensation modules that are going live. We're also going to be looking at quite a few new things with the AI Genius Club. We're going to have some power training. We will have a very special guest speaker coming up. So Discovery Saturday, recap, Tuesday night, Course Creator. Be there, 8 o'clock, right here, same room, 8 p.m. Eastern. You want to be on tomorrow night's Course Creator program. Second, Thursday night, you're going to want to be there. That is the affiliate kickoff premiere. That's, do whatever you've got to do. Call everybody, get them onto that session. Saturday, Discovery Saturday, the reveal of all the new packs, everything that's going to be on. We're going to be revealing the new AI Genius marketing funnel and another funnel, and it's way different than what you've seen so far. But it's, oh my gosh, it's, you set it, forget it, you're done. Sales just roll in. If you can deal with that, tune in on Saturday. You're really going to love it. So I'm going to go ahead and jump over to Mr. James Moneypenny, our Executive Vice President of Sales. and see what James has got going on. I know he's got a lot of new things that they've been rolling out with new tools on the AI Genius Club, also some new upcoming events. So James, take it away, my friend.
Thanks, Tim. Boy, this is so exciting to be having just one more week because we have so many people that are so excited about this Pro Pack and having one more week to bring people in. So let's all pull together.
Not quite a week, my friend. Not quite a week.
Well, yeah, not quite a week up until Saturday. So let's all pull together and really hammer and make it happen. Now, some of you have been joining in on our AI breakfast clubs. You have seen live how people on these, they're coming as a guest to learn about AI. And before they get off the meeting, they are joining at minimum as an AI Genius Club member, and most of them as an affiliate. And many of you have seen we've been actually writing books, building landing pages, funnels with our guest panelists like Frank Aleo we worked with today, and we worked with others as far as writing books live and things like that. So we've got some new apps that you're going to get to hear about. And as part of that, we are going to do a live event in May in Franklin, Tennessee. And the area that it's at, it's a beautiful mountainous area. And the hotels and stuff there are very inexpensive. And we're going to have a very limited attendance there for this event. And I know Ed, my business partner, has PowerPoint slides about this event. So I'm going to bring him up first to talk about the event, and then we're going to hop right into some of the updates with the apps. But I will tell you, the part of the reason why we're having this event is it's going to be post us launching the Creator Lab, which will allow you creators or anyone who wants to create a course or write a book or do a lot of other cool things with these new apps that we're adding. We're going to be able to not only show you some of this and work with you on it live right there, but we're also going to help show you how to tune up your YouTube channel to where you can really power up your business, and you'll have, your YouTube channel tuned up. You'll be able to write a, free giveaway ebook, a few chapters, and even we're going to show you how to publish that. So with no further ado, I'd like to introduce you to Ed Garza. As you guys know, he is a marketing genius. He is also a technology genius, and he is the genius behind the AI Genius platform. So Ed, let's go, my friend.
All right. Thank you, James. Appreciate that.
Gotta find you.
All right, let's see here.
There he is.
All right, excellent. So, yes, this is going to be a live event, and we are excited about it. It is going to be in Franklin, Tennessee, which is real close to Nashville, Tennessee. It's just a beautiful small town. It's going to be close to the mall. There are a lot of places close to it, like Whole Foods and Trader Joe's and every kind of hotel you could think of. We're going to have it right here in Franklin. It's a beautiful location. You guys will absolutely enjoy it. It's going to be on May 17th and May 18th as a Saturday and Sunday. It's called the YouTube Growth Pro Boot Camp in person in Franklin, Tennessee. So it's an opportunity for us to really create, optimize, and grow, right? It's like YouTube meets AI, right? We're going to combine them both. You're going to take your YouTube channel. This is not the basic YouTube channel boot camp. This is going to be a pro boot camp. Okay, so we're going to get you to where you are a professional. We have a basic one that we're doing online, upcoming soon, which many of you registered for, but this is taking it up a notch, right, to the next level. In 2 days, there's going to be limited spots, but it is a YouTube Growth Pro boot camp. That's the major difference, right? We're excited about it because we have a lot of strategies that we haven't even talked about. We unveiled a little bit today on the training, and you should have seen the eyes light up, the aha moments. Because, guys, you know what we have with the Great Discovery and with the AI Genius Club? We have a blank canvas. For anybody that is an expert, for anybody that has expertise, for anybody that has authority in their market, in their field, anybody. It is the Great Discovery, and the AI Genius Club is a blank canvas. They could make their own Picasso. What kind of course do they want to create? How do they want to use the AI platform? Do you understand? That's the beauty of it. And we're going to help people hone in on that and create their YouTube channel. And of course, we're going to blend in AI as well. So you're going to take your YouTube channel to the next level. Again, limited spots are available. I've been speaking for years on this topic. Started my video marketing career in 2008. We know a little bit about video marketing, and we're excited about sharing our knowledge with you. Now,
are you tired of putting in the effort, creating videos, and getting nowhere? Do you feel like you're shouting into the void while others rack up views, engagement, and revenue? Stop struggling and start winning. Because on May 17th and 18th in Franklin, Tennessee, you're about to unlock the secrets that top YouTubers don't want you to know. Welcome to the YouTube Growth Pro Bootcamp, the 2-day live event where you'll learn exactly how to create, optimize, and grow your YouTube channel like a pro. This isn't just another workshop. It's an intensive hands-on experience led by Ed Garza and James Moneypenny, where you'll walk away with real strategies, real results, and real momentum. You'll discover how to rank your videos on page 1 of Google using long-tail keywords, instantly outmaneuver your competition, and leverage AI tools to streamline your content creation like never before. But we're not stopping there. You'll get personalized coaching, exclusive live channel audits, and the chance to work directly with Ed and James to craft a powerful, high-impact 30-second video that grabs attention and keeps viewers hooked. Imagine having a custom video blueprint designed by industry experts ready to launch immediately. In addition, learners will walk away with the skills and confidence to take their YouTube channel to the next level. Specifically, they will be able to create high-quality videos, confidently film edit, and optimize engaging content that attracts viewers. Optimize for maximum reach. Use SEO strategies to improve video discoverability with the right titles, descriptions, tags, and thumbnails. Develop a winning content strategy. Plan and execute a content roadmap tailored to their niche and audience. Improve on-camera presence. Speak confidently on camera, deliver engaging messages, and connect with their audience authentically. Leverage AI and automation. Learn how to use AI tools to streamline content creation and stay ahead of the competition. Receive expert feedback. Get personalized insights from Ed Garza to refine their channel and content strategy. Capitalize on the second largest search engine in the world. Master YouTube's algorithm and search features to maximize visibility and growth. By the end of these 2 power-packed days, attendees will leave with actionable strategies, real-world skills, and the motivation to grow their YouTube channel like a pro. Don't let another month go by watching others succeed while you stay stuck. Spots are extremely limited, and when they're gone for good. This is your chance to step up, get noticed, and finally make YouTube work for you. Act now. Secure your seat for just $399. Your audience is waiting. Your success is waiting. Will you take it?
so what are you going to get, right? You're going to get hands-on video creation, right? And editing. We're going to do some really cool videos with you at this live event. But most importantly, you know what we're going to get to do? We're going to get to connect with each other. Like Marcia and I can't wait to give Marcia a big hug, right? I can't wait to meet people face to face because that connection is important. We're going to take AI to in-person connection, right? Isn't it great to harness the power of AI and create videos more effectively? We're going to work on SEO content. You're going to work with James and I. We're going to create, we're going to audit your channels as well. And if we need to create them, we'll create them right there with you. If we need to take you aside, we'll make your channel. You're going to gain really good insights. We're going to help plan your content. And hey, maybe you want to launch a faceless YouTube channel, like you don't want to be on camera. That's okay. We'll show you how to do that with the AI tools to create videos without ever showing your face, right? So I love that, right? It's incredible. So what you get, the $399 covers you for both days, okay? But tonight only, James is going to talk about our offer where you can get Friday night VIP pass for free. That means you get Friday night. What are we doing Friday night? Well, that's a great question. James, I'm going to leave that to you. Can't hear you, brother.
All right. So for those of you who want to come into Franklin early, Friday night, we are going to take a select group of people out for a VIP evening on the town. We're going to have some hors d'oeuvres, some drinks. But most importantly, it's going to be a very intimate setting where you're going to have one-on-one connection and conversation with Ed and I to ask all those in-depth questions and look for solutions that you've been looking for. And it's just something that, is, I'll tell you this, Ed spoke out in Las Vegas recently, and there were people out there having bidding wars, wanting to get to go to dinner with him because they wanted to tap into his knowledge and be able to really have a one-on-one conversation. So for just a handful, we're going to do this. Now, with this package, the $399, that does not include it. It's going to be, for that select group of people, it's going to be $199. That'll help offset the cost of the evening. But most importantly, we wanted it to be a select group of people. So, that's why we're doing that. But what we're going to do for tonight and tonight alone is that if you do subscribe to join us in Franklin tonight, we're going to let you have that VIP pass for free. So you can get the whole 2-day event for $399 and that VIP pass. And then we're going to cut that off at midnight tonight. And so how do you go about doing that? Well, we actually have a channel option set up where you can go to our channel. And here I'll show you where it's at. First, you go to the Great Discovery. And you can go here to channels. And then on channels, you'll see the AI Genius Digital, that's us. And here you would go to the membership section. And under the membership section, you're going to see the Franklin live event right here. And you'll see on here that says this includes the 2-day full event ticket and the bonus VIP night with Ed and myself. So if you actually do join tonight, you're going to get both for just $399. If we have enough room to add other people on after tonight, the total package, including the VIP, would be $598. But I have a feeling that we'll only be able to offer the $399 for people who will not be able to participate in the special event. I put a note on here that says that please note that you will get a notice that your membership is canceled within a day or two after you pay. That's just the way the channels work. These channels typically will charge you a monthly fee. So I have to cancel your subscription after you pay. And that just means when you get that, don't worry, it hasn't been canceled. That just means that you've already paid in full and you won't be charged again. So I just put that there as a heads up. But if you want to join tonight, you'll get both the full 2-day event, and you'll get the VIP evening with Ed and I on that Friday night as well. And
James, it's very important to say that the in-person events are synergistic and exciting. You think we get excited and working on Zoom? Wait till we're together. Knowledge is poured out, hearts are shared, information is gathered, and we get deeper connections, right? And that's what's really going to move the Great Discovery. I know I've seen it. I've seen it in my church group when we get together, whether it's in Montana for sing-alongs and we are spending time together. I just know connection works. When you get the chance to see us on stage, you get a chance to work with us. Bring your laptops, right? And work together. That's where we have a ton of fun and we work together with you. We don't have to guess what you're looking at on your computer. You know what I mean? You know how hard that is. Dr. Herbert can really relate to that, right? We're trying to figure out where he's at and we're trying to help him, right? But no, we're going to be in person. So that's where you're going to see our personal touch even more. So the Friday night's going to be really special for us as well. I know these events, I've seen them. This is not going to be like we're going to be just preaching at you the whole time. This is all about doing work to help you.
Yes, and this will count towards your master AI certification because it's going to be a blend of YouTube and AI. And also those of you who are part of the VIP group, we're going to write a book with you and actually help you with the course. So this is going to be an incredible event. And I'm just curious of the people here, if you think that you'd like to go ahead and join us in Franklin in May, put a 10 in the chat box so we know kind of where people are thinking, if you'd like to be able to join us. And think about the excitement that we had in March of last year when we had our incredible event out in Orlando. I mean, that was dynamic. And so this is going to be a similar type of environment, and we would love to have you all out there. With that, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Ed. He's going to share a little bit about the new apps that are coming. Some of these you will be working with while we're out there, but be sure, go ahead and subscribe tonight, pay tonight, so you get both the event, the 2-day event, and that VIP ticket. Take it away,
Yes.
Ed.
Yes, and we are by tomorrow, the Academy will be launched, and it is $3.99, as you can see right here. So it's not public yet, but it will be by tomorrow, hopefully. So if it gets done tomorrow and approved, it will be live. Of course, all of this is commissionable to you, right? So, there's all kinds of great information here that, if you can't do it tonight, obviously, you could join the event. It is an in-person event, and, we're really excited about this. So let's go ahead and look at.
You just won't get the VIP ticket.
Right, exactly. Right. Now, we may make it available. We only have just a select room for a few people because we want to go out and have an intimate time where we can spend time with people. And, who knows, maybe we'll go karaoke, maybe we'll go bowling, maybe we'll do something fun together, right? And that's what it's all about. So let's go ahead and look at some of the recent apps, and I'll just give a brief overview of this. And, guys, really, you should tune into the AI Breakfast Lab. I mean, really, we are doing some incredible things on that lab that you bring your prospects there, bring your big dogs there, bring the people that, that are big course creators. I mean, we created this whole course that we put together. We put together a free course, we put together a premium course, and we put together an academy, all in the AI Breakfast Lab for this program. We did it live. People saw me do it. We created the content, we created the videos, we did everything for it, every single course. And we launched 3 courses really fast. So some of the stuff that's in here that you can see the Creator Lab here down on the bottom. Let me make that a little bit bigger so you guys can see it. So you don't have access to this. I have obviously a special account that we're testing everything. James and I and a few other people are testing it to make sure it's working, and it is. It's tight. We've been using it in the AI Breakfast Lab. So the AI platform, these 2 folders here, the Genius Creator Lab involves, a research assistant. It involves a big idea tap. It involves helping you put together a course outline and your first draft for your course, which is about an hour-long script, and a marketing plan for a basic marketing plan for your course, social media posts, etc. And we just launched this app here for the course, the Genius Creator Lab, and I love this one. This one does deep research for you. I mean, incredible research. I mean, you could research, all kinds of deep research on websites and competitors and content. I mean, really, it is incredible, and you would pay thousands of dollars for what this app does. This is available in the Creator Lab because we know you may want to do some research on your topic before you speak on it, right? Before you create a course on it. You don't want to duplicate somebody. You don't want to plagiarize somebody. Maybe you want to do some research. So that's what this will enable you to do, right? If we could mute the people in the speaking, that would be great. All right, we've also launched the Genius Author Lab. So the Genius Author Lab has, all like the audio book. Oh my God, we've been using that like crazy in the AI Genius Lab every single day. I mean, you could create, audio books really easy, right? I put my whole course together with this, along with some videos and PDFs, right? I mean, this, you can see, I put my book in here, chapter 6, 7, 8, chapter 9, chapter 3, chapter 4. Right. And, it's just incredible. We put together great audio books, and you can do it in any language too. So that's great. I can't go into it now. I just encourage you, if you want to learn, I'll show you where you could do that here in a minute, and you can see us using them. So those are two new apps. And then we have a couple other apps here that we have. We have a conversational image app now. What is this? Well, this creates images super fast. So, if I want to say that I want to, do a fantasy scene or create a character or generate a landscape or design a concept, it costs you 1 credit, right? You can generate a quick little image and you just tell it what you want. And it's super duper fast. We tested it today and it's just absolutely amazing. But, you can create any kind of character. You could also upload an image and tell what you want the character to do. So that's a nice little new image app that's available. And then, of course, on the writing tools, we added some incredible things. We did an update, by the way, to the Wow Tap app. The Wow Tap app, now you could actually choose the readability level. So if you're asking it to write a blog, let's say, or you're asking it to write a press release, or maybe you're asking it to write a course description, you could determine the readership level, 5th grade, high school, or college level, right? You could even do it in any language. You could even upload a 1-page, 2-page PDF file to learn your writing style and give it instructions to write like you. You could input your knowledge. The Wow app is incredible. We use that almost every day at the Breakfast Lab, the AI Breakfast Lab. And then, of course, I think we have a new website tool where you could do research for example, you want to find the perfect domain. So you could it's called the Genius AI Domain Research tab, where you could research keywords and find your perfect domain and buy it right in here. We found some great domains this way. This is how we've created a lot of our domains, just by doing the research in this domain research tab. So it's really, really cool. And then, of course, we have some other things here in the resources that I think are important to go through. So we added a few more things. And of course, we added some tabs at the top here. See these? So for example, if you want to go to AI training, you just click here and it opens up all of our training modules, and we're adding more and more and more training modules. And it has a progress bar. So you could go through basic training here on the AI platform, right? You could also get some networking training here. So for example, we have this power hour every single week. Maybe you can't make it because you work, right? Well, you know what? There's no excuse now. You could watch a full training on how to set up LinkedIn events, how to invite them, set up Facebook events, and how to invite them. And we go over it very slow. And this is about a 25-minute webinar training you on the whole process of networking training. And then look, this is the AI Breakfast Lab right here. If you want to register for it, and you could just join it, click right here, and you could join the webinar. It's every single day at 11 o'clock Central Time. And then, of course, we've also have our recordings of all of the ones that we've had. Can't believe it. It seems like we've done so much work, right, James, in these breakfast labs. I can't believe we've only done 4 starting Tuesday last week. I mean, we've gotten a lot done. But these are the 4 that we've done. Here's Breakfast Lab 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's just incredible.
And just to confirm, these Breakfast Labs are at 11 Eastern.
That's right.
10 Central, 11 Eastern.
Right, exactly. And they're easy to watch on your phone. So you could look at the app on your phone and watch it during your lunch break or over coffee, right? And we go over it. And you can watch them right here. And I think they're also on the corporate YouTube channel, correct? Right, James? At least the last one was. I know that. We're starting to
Yes, they are.
Yeah, we're starting to stream them to YouTube. So the Breakfast Labs are going to be on the YouTube channel for the Great Discovery. They'll also be in the back end here as well. So you could always, I tell you what, those are great things. I think Kathy Lawson talked about having like a course club, kind of like you have a book club. I remember her talking about that, right? What a great concept that is. When I have an AI club too, you could go these little training breakfast labs that we have. Maybe you get some people together at your house and you show them the lab 1, 2, 3, and imagine weeks. We're going to have tons of recorded labs in there doing all kinds of fun things, creating courses with Course Genius, creating books with the Author Genius, writing all kinds of courses for different course creators right in the platform. and showing them how to do that. And imagine having all that documented and recorded. What great assets those are going to be, and tools for you so you could share the great opportunity we have with the AI Genius Club and the Great Discovery.
It's going to be amazing, guys. So we have a few minutes left. I'm going to turn it back over to Tim to see if we want have time for a few questions. So Tim, thank you so much. And thank you, Ed. And thank you all for being here.
Okay, thank you guys. Appreciate y'all. Let's see if we can pop back in here and get on a quick recap of some of the things that we've covered here tonight. If you tuned in a little bit later, first, the Creator Pro Pack closeout promo is extended from tonight, and it's going to be closed out after Discovery Saturday on April 5th. That you can still earn up to triple direct sales commissions. The Pro Pack is gone for good. We will be revealing the new packs on Discovery Saturday, as well as some new bonus promotions and some other things. Also, live networking events. The next one is on April 3rd from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern. These are free live networking events with full translation. You can talk and communicate, and you should be inviting people from even other countries to let them experience the power of that. That's going to be April 3rd, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern. You want to pop in and check that out. Tonight's new course spotlight is scheduled to be Stephen Walters. Is going to be a break free from burnout. That's going to be coming up at the top of the hour in just a couple minutes. If you haven't heard Stephen, oh my gosh, you're going to need to dial in on this one. It's going to be an epic session. This is just some of the greatest courses I've seen are from Stephen. He's just really good. You want to check this out. Lastly, tonight, we also are going to have Dr. Ivanka Farabee coming up at 9:30 Eastern, and she's going to be a walkthrough for course creators. If you've got somebody on the fence that's looking at it, get them on. If they miss it tonight, make sure that they're on tomorrow night, Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Trust me, you're going to want to see some of the new stuff. We're going to be breaking kind of a merge. It's a little bit different course creator overview than what you've seen before, but you're going to have the close rate is like 90%, guys. It's pretty high because it's a powerful option. And lastly, we got the AI Genius affiliate programs every Tuesday and Thursday. So this is just focused on it from the affiliate side, building a massive network. You don't have to worry about getting in and learning everything on AI to get in and start making money with it right now by building and referring others. We're going to show you on that Tuesday and Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern. Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. This is the Great Discoveries Global Affiliate Kickoff, right? Everything is shifting. Be on this one. Be on Discovery Saturday. Get as many people as you can to Thursday night. It's going to be epic. Your business is going to start then, is when everything starts going. Everybody that's been sitting back waiting for stuff to happen, it's happening. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to Dr. Kathy Lawson. Unfortunately, we did run out of time on Q&A on here, so we will go back and come back around to that. Maybe if we have a little bit of time during the spotlight that's coming on, we'll see what we can take on. Okay, thank you, everybody. Dr. Kathy, it is all yours. Thanks, gentlemen. Appreciate you guys.
All right, Tim, are you going to do what Sandra was doing with changing over the recordings, or what are you going to do?
Yes, I'll go ahead and no, you know what? Let's just go ahead and leave it running. It's always streaming to YouTube right now. We'll tag it on and I'll edit it after the fact. And there's Steven. There he is. Look at that guy. Look at me.
All right. Well, sounds good. All right. You let me know when we're ready to go. Are we good?
We are good to go.
All right. Well, welcome everyone to Course Spotlight Monday. It's always a great opportunity to hear what's happening in our fabulous courses. And Stephen has been here a couple of times. And so like Tim said, if you haven't gotten a chance to hear him before, you're in for a treat. If you have had a chance to see him before, you're in for a second treat. So it'll be great. Let me go ahead and introduce him for those of you that don't know him, and then I'm going to turn it over to him. So Stephen Walters helps people master their communication skills to improve relationships and personal success. His guidance also aims to help individuals avoid burnout. Stephen has a lifetime of experience as an entrepreneur, having started and operated 7 businesses. He's a former Taekwondo instructor and 6-time national gold medalist, achievements he continued to earn after the age of 45. Now he's a college teacher of communications and student success strategies, and he avidly promotes his creation, The Wheel of Success, which consists of 6 critical components that everyone can benefit from. The Wheel of Success validates the importance of personal accountability in goal setting, time management, motivation, stress management, dealing with success and failure, and the self-awareness of human wellness. So tonight, Stephen is going to talk about his course called Break Free from Burnout. So I'm going to turn it over to you, Stephen.
Thank you, Kathy. And Tim, thanks so much for that. I got a lot to live up to, but there's some good stuff coming up too, by the way. So let me tell you a little story about myself. Been around the sun quite a few times, as you have too. With that, we learn a lot and we experience a lot. And one of the things I was born with is a mutated DNA gene, I call it. It's called entrepreneurism. You might suffer from that too. You might not have. It's not contagious. It's usually hereditary, and it runs in my family. And I caught it early. I think I was doing Jerry Lewis telethons when I was like 8 or 9 years old. Had paper routes at 12, 13. You remember paper routes when the guy would go around at 4 a.m. and try not to wake you up. So I've done a lot. The biggest story I could tell you, I'm going to share my screen here so you can see what my little PowerPoint looks like. Oh, I always forget, where is it? It's the green square. You think I've been on this thing enough, I should be able to do it. Here we go. So I'm going to start the slideshow and clicky click. There it is. All right, so you should be able to see that. So breaking free from burnout. I didn't know about burnout. I just worked and worked and worked, and you push through it, and you drink coffee, and you work through it, and you drink coffee. Well, back in the day, it was Coca-Cola and coffee and more sugar and more sugar and more sugar. And then eventually things happen. When I was 28 years old, I had a printing company, and I was working probably about 18 to 20 hours a day. And I was real busy. We were doing really, really good. And I was doing it alone. I had no employees. It was just me. I do my own typesetting. It was a thing where you actually used a computer and print things out on lasers and use chemicals and print stuff and put it on paper and send it out to your clients. Well, after about 28 straight days, I got out of bed at it was 4:30, 5 in the morning, and I collapsed. The world literally turned upside down. I thought it was the apocalypse. That was it. End of the world. It was me. My brain shut down, my body shut down, everything shut down. And pretty much I was unconscious for about 36 hours after that. Not a fun time. Up to that point, everything felt fine. And this is the scary thing about burnout. When we're successful, when everything's going really, really good, you tend to ignore yourself because everything's going good. Why should you stop and take a break? If you're on a roll, you keep going, right? I still do this today, but I'm a little bit more aware of the signs. So if you're one of these people like me and suffering from entrepreneurism and you want to make your clients happy, you need to learn to take breaks. You need to learn what the signs are of burnout before you burn out. Because once you burn out, there's no telling how long it could take. In my case, it took about 2.5, 3 weeks before I was about 80%. It was pretty bad. They wanted me in the hospital. It was that bad. At 28, and I was in good shape. Didn't smoke, didn't drink. I was living a pretty clean, healthy life. Weight was good. Everything was good. I was working too hard. Oh, how hard was I working? I averaged about 20 to 22 hours a day. I literally slept on my feet like a horse at the printing presses. So the turning point happened during this 2-week period, and I realized I got to start taking a break, or I actually need to hire people. So I opened myself up and I shared my business and I brought somebody in. And it was not fun because I had never really had an employee. I've had partners in earlier jobs, but never had an employee. So it was a new learning curve for me. Things started to happen at that point. Decades go by, we learn. I got a bigger company. I had 74 employees at the one time. I had 5 retail locations. I was busy. Sprained my ankle. It should have been a clean break. It would have been better to have it chopped off, the doctor said. I still worked through that, and I had a couple burnouts during that. I knew what was going on. I just couldn't stop myself. It was just too successful to stop. I started to realize when I started teaching college students that things have to change. and I've got to help these kids out early. I have to share my story. And as we get older, we tend to share, we tend to teach. And if you're not doing that in whatever you do, you need to start teaching. It is a very, very important thing. We have valuable information within us, and we got to get it out. So burnout is more than stress. It's physical, it's mental, it's emotional, it's all these things that we deal with. But there are some common misconceptions about how to avoid burnout. We think, oh, I'll just take a little break and, doesn't really, take too much. I'll take an hour off. No, that doesn't really fix the problem. It just pushes it off. Well, tough it out, right? But if you do that, it just is going to lead to worse things, which is going to be burnout, right? You just can't keep kicking the can down the road. The truth is that burnout happens when one or more of 8 areas of human wellness get out of whack. If one collapses, another might collapse. If your physical health collapses, your mental, your emotional, your social, even your economic status can change, your occupational status can change. Everything is wrapped together. I could go into this for years. You'll have to go to my YouTube channels for that. There's just too much to discuss in a half hour. Let me skip around here a bit. So this is the Wheel of Success. And as Kathy described it, it's these things. And this is the shortcut. I developed this back in 2011 when I was working on my first of 3 master's degrees. The self-awareness down at the bottom, that's where the 8 areas go. I have never figured out a logo for that yet. Someday it will be there. But in the meantime, it's just going to turn into courses. And a quick foreshadow, I'm working on how to avoid financial burnout. And that course is being heavily developed. I'm hoping to have it to Sandra within 2 weeks. That's my goal. And I'm pretty sure we're going to hit that because I made some pretty big headway, but we got to see. It's a pretty involved course. It's one that if you've got teenagers in your house, you're going to want to sit them down and have them watch that one. So burnout manifests in each area of wellness. And when it does, again, it's going to affect another. If you lose your job, if you lose your income, it's going to affect you financially immediately. If you have a huge, huge piggy bank, yeah, it might not, but it's still on your mind, which is going to create stress, which is going to maybe hurt your social life because maybe you start to hide from people. Maybe it affects your physical well-being because you start to eat more. You start to binge eating thing. It affects you emotionally. You get a little more crabby, a little more outspoken about what you're really feeling. I mean, you probably should keep your mouth shut and not complain to people, right? So we got to be careful of that. Which area of those 8 do you think people neglect the most? You don't have to tell me, but in your head, which one of those areas is probably the most common? Well, there is no right or wrong answer. And in college, we like to say this: it depends. Those are the 2 best words you can ever use in college. It depends. It depends on the person. If you have resilience in some of these areas or all, you're going to be fine. You're going to do great. I don't want to cut through all these areas because I know I end up short time on this. I want to get to some Q&A on this. But basically, physical wellness, it involves prioritizing habits like our exercise, proper nutrition, and consistent sleep. I don't get quality sleep, but I get consistent sleep. When I need to, I take a nap because that's just how I'm going to get through my day. If I get up at 4:35, which is usual, 5:30, I feel like I lost the day, and I'm going till now, I need a nap. I took a nap today. I feel not bad. So it's doing pretty good. Intellectual wellness. This is about fostering our curious mindset and engaging in lifelong learning. Again, I've got 3 masters. There was a reason for that. And I didn't do that when I was young. I did Taekwondo after the prime of my life. Even though that became the prime of my life, it did a little, I've done life backwards, I guess you could say. We have emotional wellness. Jumped ahead a little bit there, too far. I'm getting cold here. I'm in Northeast Ohio and we're back to winter today. So I turned the heat back up. Emotional wellness involves developing your emotional regulations and your self-awareness and your mental fortitude. This is, a lot of it's internal, a lot of it comes out. If people says, is something wrong? You don't sound like yourself. That's a clue. You should probably go look in the mirror and have a little conversation. The other is financial wellness, and this focuses on managing your resources wisely. My partner, Troy Heiner, I don't know if Troy came in today, but we like to say we're financially successful because we have a roof over our heads. We're not homeless. It's not about having millions of dollars. Yeah, it helps. But having a roof over your head that's yours, that's what matters. And to teach an 18-year-old that is something really unique too. Excuse me. It's the cold air getting to me. Occupational wellness means balancing work and personal life, right? You gotta balance. If you don't balance, one gets out of whack. If you do too much personal life, something's not going to happen at work, unless you're using Ed's programs. That's all automated for you. Here, excuse me for a minute. I can't wait for summer to come. It's not going to go away. We also have to find purpose in our career, in your career. And as an entrepreneur, that is a career. Okay. You also have to stay adaptable to changes. Things change with the drop of a hat. Trump is going to maybe get rid of income tax. How is that going to affect people? Well, I get a feeling in Florida, I think you have a usury tax that you get every time you buy something, you pay a little more. I think Pennsylvania does that maybe. In Ohio, we pay 7.5%. But if it goes up 10% for everything you buy, is that going to affect people's spending habits? Well, if you got a few extra grand that you don't have to send out every April, that's going to last. It's going to change some mentality, but that's going to affect things that way. Social wellness. This focuses on nurturing supportive relationships. And this even extends into the internet and all these things. I want to keep going here so we get to the good stuff. Now, spiritual wellness. This is all part of everything. Remember, each one of these is connected. Spiritual wellness is not about religion in this course and in the upcoming course that we'll have on that. That one's going to be probably in the fall, maybe early winter when I have that one out. We have 8 courses coming out this year alone. So that's going to be there. But this is how you connect with your values and how you share your values, how you treat other people, right? And how we cope and hope and develop positive perspectives on life. And then environmental wellness. This is not about the Green New Deal or saving the world, all that's really important stuff, but it's about your space, your stuff, right? If you have a disorganized desk all the time and you're happy with it, don't clean it. But if you have a very sloppy desk and you can't find anything, maybe you should take 10 or 20 minutes or even 5 and clean it. One of the best ways to do it, grab a box, shove everything in the box. It only comes out of the box if it's useful. Otherwise, it stays in a box and goes in the garbage. Now, why this course is different. Let me mute my mic here. All right, so I don't think my voice is going to improve. The cold air is just getting to me. So why is this course different? It's not just about self-care. It's a full transformative system of thinking and living. It's packed with a lot of engagement. Pretty much, I think there's, let's see if I remember, there's 140 sections, 140 little mini lessons. So I broke it down quite a bit. It's not a course you can do in a day. It's probably not one you can do in a weekend. It's not one you should even attempt in a week. This is something you want to spread out. This is not something you have to sit down, oh my gosh, I don't have 2 hours. You don't need 2 hours. The way I'm developing all my courses, you could do these in 5 to 10 minute chunks, 15-minute chunks, maybe up to a half hour. But after that, you got to go do something. So the engagement is really high. If you're taking a course, this is great from a student perspective. If you're helping sell the course, thank you very much ahead of time. It's going to help you say, look, this is not something that you have to put, 42 hours into and do it all in 1 week. You can't move out of your chair until you do it. It doesn't work that way at all. There's self-reflections. If you don't know what those are, that's where you write a short little paper. Sounds like homework, right? Well, it's not homework. It's getting the thoughts out of your head, getting the feelings out of your head. If you've never journaled or never did a diary or never did a recording of how you feel about something, how do you know that's how you really feel? Well, it's in your head. Get it out of your head. Get it down on paper and see what happens. And then go talk to yourself in the mirror and have a conversation. See what happens. There are short self-assessments. These are not quizzes. These are, hey, take a moment and ask yourself this. It's just those little moments. And it's something that you might not have ever stopped to do. And all of a sudden you do it and you're like, oh, you know what? I believe that, but I never thought about it, right? You got to take the time, so to say, to breathe. There are activities, and some of the activities, they're going to take some time. To break free from burnout isn't just about learning to do yoga or going to the spa every day for aromatherapy and all that. It's so much more. If you're not out walking, it's probably because there's a blizzard outside or maybe it's too hot, but you need exercise. Learning how to do just air squats, they're called, grabbing a door frame, learning how to do it the right way. These things take literally 2 to 5, 10 minutes. If you're in the type 2 diabetes range, you know more about exercise, you got to do it. If you're not, you need to start, right? This is all about avoiding burnout. These are real applications too, by the way. This is not just theory. This is stuff that I've done, that other people have done. This stuff works, but you got to find something that works for you, because one size does not fit all. Very, very important. Again, this course and all the courses I do are designed for busy people. I don't have an hour every day. I do, but if I take it, I lose an hour. And technically I lose more than that, because then I feel guilty. And because I feel guilty, I got to go take a walk. Well, the walk is good and it clears my head and I come back very productive, but I also lost an hour that I should have been working. But sometimes you have to do that. Again, the 8 areas of wellness can be taken in any order. Just because they're listed of physical, intellectual, emotional, financial, occupational, social, spiritual wellness, you don't have to do them that way. If your values are high, you don't need to do spiritual, but maybe your house is a mess. Go clean your house, do environmental first. So that's all part of this course. And these are small versions of the bigger courses coming up. Now, who this course is for, I'm going to say it's for anybody and everybody. Specifically, though, we targeted more entrepreneurs and business owners, because that's the people that know that they're doing good, right? Even if they're not doing good. Successful business owners must take a break. They must break up the cycle so they don't burn out. And yes, there are people that don't burn out. If you remember George Burns, he used to smoke, 5 cigars a day? Guy lives at 100 million years old. Never had cancer. He was blessed. He was lucky. He had some other things going for him too, I think, too. If you're a content creator, marketer, student, professional, teachers, educators, anyone feeling physically, mentally, or emotionally drained. In other words, burnout already hit, right? This isn't just preventing it. It's also for recovering from it. So this has many, many different facets. Excuse me. Get my marketing in there while I'm trying to rest my vocal cords. All right, some pain points other than a hoarse voice. I don't have time for self-care, right? How many times have you told yourself, I'll get to it later. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it next week. And you might be recovering from burnout next week. How about, I feel exhausted, but I can't slow down. That's what happened to me when I was doing my printing company. I was tired. I was 28, almost the prime of my life. I'd probably say in my 40s, it was a little better because of Taekwondo. But I was there. And then the other thing is, I start strong, then I crash hard, right? So we think, I'm going to work hard Monday through Friday, and then I'll work a little bit on Saturday, and I'll take a day of rest on Sunday. Yeah, good luck getting up again on Monday after about a year of that. Something's going to happen. Again, you know your body, you know your head, you know what's inside. Pay attention to it. Self-awareness is half the battle, if not more. Now, here's the thing, and this is what I love too. If coffee is your personality trait at this point, yep, this is for you. Just remember, the more caffeine you have and the more stimulants you put in your body, that means you're going to destroy yourself quicker, right? If I'm doing 4 cups a day, that's probably where I should be stopping. Every once in a while I have 5 or 6. Guess what? I'm more tired. It's overkill. Even though I know that, I still do it by accident. But what I do, I cheat. I don't put full scoops in. I do reused coffee. So I found a way around that because I'm aware of what's going to happen. Now, what you can expect in this course, it's designed to guide you through the 8 interconnected areas of wellness. They're not separate, they're interconnected. And it is basically a roadmap, but you don't have to start the roadmap at any given point. It's what you need when you need it. There's core components, there's practical strategies, there's challenges and solutions, right? We all face challenges in life. Each one of us, we're human. We face challenges. It's a fact of life. But what's the solution? Again, one size doesn't fit all. You got to find out what works for you. There are some advanced tips and insights into here, things that I've learned from my mentors and things that I've learned just through experience. There are some stories in here and scenarios that we go through to help people relate to it. Everybody learns differently. I'm a kinetic learner. I need hands-on. I'm a little intellectual learner, but when you put them both together and I can visualize it using 3 different ways of learning, it's permanent. If Matt was here, he'd tell you it's a great way to learn, and it is. So keep that in mind with that. In each one, I developed an exclusive motivation meter. And actually, this is evolving as I speak now. Well, it's not doing it right now, it's already done. But I'm creating individualized motivation meters that are very, very unique to each of the areas of wellness. This is really something good. Now, I've taught over 1,200 college students, and I've tried this with them, and they are the most potential to fail in life, especially this group of kids now, because of unfortunately what they've gone through in the last 5 years, 6 years now. So they've been through a lot. They have no idea what's coming in life yet. We kind of do because we have experience. We know what comes around goes around. They don't know that yet. You got to remember this about this course. It goes beyond fixing burnout. It's about unlocking a more resilient, balanced life, because it is about balance. There's going to be tangible results that people will get out of this. And why this course is easy to sell if you're an affiliate is because it's easy to promote. It resonates with almost everyone. You just got to find the triggers, find the pain points. What's your pain point? If you wake up in the morning and you, oh my God, I can't get out of bed. If I do that, oh my gosh, I can't lay in bed. Once I'm awake, if I pop awake at 3:30, I look at the clock. I'm like, doesn't it actually say 5:30? Did I oversleep? I want to get out of bed. But what I've done, I turn off my internet until 4:30 a.m. I'm not allowed to work until 4:30. It's kind of a forced break. So if I'm awake, I got to stay in bed and I meditate. And it's a good way to start the day too. Here's the course link. Kathy, I can't find the chat. Can you drop in the course link in there?
Yeah, I'll go find it and
It disappeared somewhere. Oh, it's because I got the screen up. That's why. All right, so let me stop the share here. Oh, there it is. Here. I found it. There, that was all prepped up. All right, so that's the link to the course. If you want to go peruse it, please do. And if you take it, please definitely leave me some information. How can we improve these things? I've got 4 or 5 courses up now. Each one gets better. The first ones I've done, I think, are not as good as the new ones are going to be because, yeah, those are in the planning. I plan on not burning out and getting all those done. So I'm going to revisit those and make them, I don't want to say 10 times better, but at least 9 times better. So they're going to involve heavily on that. All right, some other things. Oh, the course right now is $75. And I'd like to ask you a question. Does $75 sound like too much for a course like this? Without you seeing it. Now, you haven't seen it yet. There's a lot in it. Does 75 off the cuff sound like too much or too little? Because I've looked around. There's courses nearly $1,000. There's some that are $9.95. So again, this is one of those things. 10 cups of coffee versus maybe a month of recovering from burnout. That's how I see it. All right, ask me some questions. Your turn. Let's see what we can learn here in the last
Anybody have questions?
7 minutes. I did pretty good on this one, Kathy.
Yeah, no, it's perfect. We got a few minutes. It's great. Anybody have questions?
I have a question. You said is $75 too much. I think that's contingent upon so many things. Stephen, I enjoyed
Yes.
the presentation and you gave out a lot of potent information. But this is a what do you call, I guess it's a premium course, right?
Yes.
You have freebies in there so people, because I'm coming in new, I don't know you, I stayed, I listened, I enjoyed it. So for me, it's not too much, but what about those who, how do they get to know you? How do
Well,
they get
that's a really good question. I have a YouTube channel. It's called Break Free from Burnout. How funny. So
Okay.
I got lucky. Let me tell you what I thought of the name. I'm like, I can't believe it's free. So I got it. So it's
Okay.
at Avoid Burnout on YouTube. So if you go to YouTube, you can go to my channel there, Break Free from Burnout. There's a lot of free stuff on there and it's really good. Really well thought out stuff. It's come a long way in 2 years, 3 years. I forget how old it is now. There's a lot. It started with just the wheel of success and things evolve. YouTube is constantly maturing and evolving and we change directions.
everything?
And when I came down the wheel of success was not about burnout at first. It was strictly about success. But I wanted to get into the problems that we face in life. And so I looked at my own life and said, what are some problems I had growing, learning? I was a golfer. You can't see it. It was on I don't know if my trophies will show. All my trophies up there. There's a lot more that I just don't ever root for them.
Good.
So I burned out at golf for a while. I tried to become a pro golfer and trying to get your cue card. You get down to about a 7-8 handicap and wow, it gets really hard from there. So that was a dream, but gave that up.
You know, the other thing, Kathy and Stephen, unless I'm not a techie at all, but there's no information in the chat about Stephen's link or anything. So, I mean, I know we can get it in the Great Discovery, but is there anything that's supposed to be put in this chat while we're listening to the spotlight speakers?
I put in the course
Yeah, he
link.
put it in the
Did you see
chat.
it?
It's
Here, I'll
just
drop it
course-
again
course
so I don't
link.
get buried.
I don't
Yeah.
see it.
There it
here.
is.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Now
Make
I
sure
see
it's to everyone too, because I had
I
Kathy,
see
so
it now.
that's it.
Okay,
There you
good. I
go.
didn't see it before.
Oh yeah, if you just sent it to me, that.
Yeah, I know. I'm always checking. Everyone, yeah.
Yeah, it's there. Yeah.
Got it.
And
got
I
it.
do
Thank
have now in the I'm gonna get it wrong, the Genius Club, but there's so many clubs now. I'm losing track too. I've got 4 or 5 courses in the Genius Club. So if you're part of that, you can see that. So those are free, sort of.
But he definitely does have the funnel set up so people can take some of the other courses before they would pay their $75. And you know, so they have that opportunity to get to know Stephen and what he teaches and all of that. So
And just to add a little bit more to it, because I didn't get time to it, that's the first edition book I wrote. That's sitting back on the shelf right there. That's the author's copy, is Break Free from Burnout, first edition. You can get the Kindle version for $9.99. I can't do it free because I already used up all my free stuff for Amazon. So that's $9.99. I'm working on a second edition. That one should be coming out in April. That is finished. I'm just going through it and dotting my I's, crossing my T's, and putting in my parentheses and all that fun stuff. Not the fun part. It's a 258-page book. So, and I do believe I'm going to keep it at the same price. So it'll be, I want this information. I don't need to make a ton of money on this stuff. I just want it out there. That's more important than anything. It's just help people.
Understood.
And you'll get that when you see my YouTube channel. You can see what I'm going for. It's just share the information. Just get it out there.
I think we have time for one more question before we have to switch to Dr. Ivanka. Anybody have anything or comment? Good.
Just like my college classes. Are there any questions? No. And then I get about 20 emails. Hey, that's okay. If you want to write me, check this out. Here, this is a great, let's see if I get it right. I didn't have this copied, but let's see. There's my email, unfried@gmail.com. I got so lucky with these.
All right. Well,
All right. Well, thank you very much again for this wonderful opportunity. I'll probably be back in about a month with the financial, how to avoid burnout with, I don't even know the title of it yet. It's Financial Wellness and Avoiding Burnout of Financial Wellness. It's going to be a doozy. It's going to be good.
That'll be great. We'll be waiting. We'll be here. So thanks so much.
Thank you so much again. Have a great night.
All right. Take care. And all right, Tim, I think we need to transfer over now to Dr. Ivanka. And I think Dr. Ivanka is on.
I am.
Hello, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. So you can go ahead and share your screen and Jemay is on. So unfortunately, I can't make anybody a co-host. So Tim, can you make Jemay a co-host? Is he there? Might be on another.
Yes, I am. Just one second.
Okay.
Let me get
Okay.
Jemay up as a co-host. There she is. There she goes. You're official. You are somebody, Jemay.
All right. And we're just running one big recording tonight, Dr. Ivanka, and then someone will sort it all out later.
Well, hopefully whoever's in charge, they won't they won't stop, but they won't shut us off.
No, I think
Okay.
that's Tim. He'll be on till the end. So did we have that happen? Yeah, did it get cut off? That did get cut off that one time. Yeah.
We'll
We're good now.
cover to the end, Dr. Ivanka.
Okay,
good.
awesome.
You got it. I shall sit here and stand by your side, faithfully and true.
Much appreciated. Well, it looks like we are running. We're going to start in 1 minute. So hopefully everybody invited many people as you can. This is, I believe, our last presentation for this particular Pro Pack. So I know I've invited as many people as I can, and I hope you have too.
Are you on Wednesday or no?
Yeah, but we don't have our Pro Pack.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so I have to get whatever the new presentation is with the new, pricing configurations, and that's what that presentation will be.
Well, Dr. Ivanka, I think he's extended until Saturday.
What?
Yes.
Yay!
Yes, it's gonna be revealed on Discovery Saturday. So yeah, okay. So you are good on Wednesday to do this.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Good.
But everybody should bring people on as
Please do, because
Yes.
you don't want to wait till the 11th hour because that's no fun. All right, so we're going to get started because we're at 6:30 and we're going to keep on time. So welcome everybody to the intro to the Great Discovery for content creators. My name is Dr. Ivanka Farabi, and we are here to empower as many of the 8.1 billion people on the planet to achieve great exploits. So if you are an experienced course creator, maybe you have courses on other platforms, you maybe on your personal website, but you want to see what the Great Discovery has to offer and how it differs from what you're doing, or to see how it will work with what you're doing, you're going to love it here because you don't have to stop whatever you're doing that's working in order to leverage what we have here at the Great Discovery. Great Discovery even works very well as a platform just on its own. If you're looking to transport things over and make a switch, this is going to be a great place for you, and you'll see why here shortly. If you've never created a course in your life and you have no idea where to start, you're very overwhelmed by even the thought of it, don't be overwhelmed anymore. We have tools that are going to help you create a binge-worthy course that people will have. You'll have a great opportunity for people to actually complete your course and respond to your great calls of action at the end. So over the next 30 minutes or so, you're going to discover a true global reach platform for coaches, consultants, teachers, and service providers. You're going to see how to break barriers of competition, language, distance, and revenue while using AI to create content that actually attracts clients and automatically generates global revenue and royalties, while joining a network of promoters that sell your courses and offers for you so that you don't have to do it all on your own. And I'm going to give you an example of the technology that is offered with the Great Discovery by showing you this demonstration of me speaking multiple languages. By the way, I only speak English, so keep that in mind as you watch this demonstration. Hello, my name is Dr. Ivanka Farabi. I'm a speaker, a coach, an internationally best-selling author, and I'm a television host. I'm always looking for more effective ways to expand my reach internationally. I'm so grateful to have partnered with the Great Discovery. It's a transformative way of thinking, not only to aid in your great success, which it will, but also to help expand your reach. It offers a platform so that you can get your life-changing messages out to the masses internationally. And they're going to help you do it. Come on aboard. Hallo, mein Name ist Dr. Ivanka Farabi. Ich bin Sprecherin, Coach, internationale Bestseller-Autorin und Fernsehmoderatorin. Bonjour, mon nom est Dr. Ivanka Farabi. Je suis un conférencier, un coach, un auteur à succès international, et je suis un animateur de télévision. Konnichiwa, watashi wa Dr. Ivanka Farabi desu. Speaker, coach, bestseller sakka, television shikaisha desu. Habari, jina langu ni Daktari Ivanka Farabi. Ni msemaji, kocha, mwandishi anayeuza sana kimataifa na mtangazaji wa TV. 你好，我的名字是博士 Ivanka Farabi。我是一个演讲者、教练、国际畅销书作者，也是一个电视主持人。Hola, mi nombre es Dr. Ivanka Farabi. Soy orador, entrenador, autor de éxito internacional y presentador de televisión. So as you can see, my lips were perfectly synced, and that was my voice. The voice matching and the technology that's offered with this platform is second to none. You didn't have that whole karate movie where the mouth is moving and it's dubbed in and the voice is doing something else. What we're offering you with the Great Discovery is the highest of technology that is available to help you be as effective as you can be when you're expanding your reach and getting your life-changing message out to the masses. So there's 3 ways to engage with the Great Discovery. You can engage as a course creator or service business. You can engage as a learner. Maybe you're not quite ready to create your courses just yet, but you love to learn. You can learn from top experts all over the world in 200 countries. And what we have available on the platform, and we'll talk about that a little bit more. You may believe in the movement of the Great Discovery and said, you know what, I can make some great money selling the courses of other people. And so you can do that as an affiliate with the Great Discovery. And as a matter of fact, if you join as a course creator, becoming an affiliate is absolutely free of charge. You can do all 3 of these, or you can select the one that is appropriate for you and the business model that you desire to build for yourself. But as a course creator or service business, you're going to get your message and content and offers to nearly every country. Others promote your content for you so that you don't have to. And it's, excuse me, it's a system that brings you orders and not just leads. And just like that, your courses and offers are promoted everywhere, not just in your state or your country, but in up to 200 countries, translated in up to 147 languages. And you're going to be financially incentivized to do so. So there are a lot of online course creation platforms. So what is different about the Great Discovery, and why did we need the Great Discovery? Because we need the Great Discovery. And we're going to talk about the differences. So when looking at having a global vision and expanding your reach to people all over the world, when looking at the conventional e-learning market, there were some specific limitations that the Great Discovery has addressed. So on this slide, I have Kajabi, Udemy, Teachable, and School. Those are only 4. There are plenty of more where this comes from, and they all pretty much work the same. I personally was looking into Thinkific, and it was going to cost me $150 a month just to have real estate on the page. I had not sold any courses. I didn't know how I was going to sell the courses. And I was more than likely going to hire for myself sales and marketing to get that done. So I was going to be in the red until I could figure out how to get into black, in other words. So with the conventional e-learning market, one of the other limitations is that the courses and content is posted only in the native language in which you onboarded. So any translations, if you have a global vision and you need to translate your courses into French or Spanish, they're subtitled or it's dubbed in, like the karate movie, what I was talking about. That can be very distracting for a learner. Also, the created content, just like I said, is only displayed on these platforms. There's no assistance with the promotion. So you're going to have to be an expert in marketing. And the other thing that's not mentioned on here, say you do a great job at marketing, you finally have gotten people to know where you live, where your course lives, say on Kajabi or Udemy, and they're finally getting over there. Well, learners love to learn. So when they get over to the site after you've referred them, and if they buy a course from another content creator that has nothing to do with you, then you don't get anything for that lead. That's a free lead for Kajabi. And that is nothing gained by you as the content creator who actually referred them to the site. So the Great Discoveries looked at all of this, and I think they've come up with some pretty great things to help to make it fair for you as well as for the platform. So win-win. So what are some advantages of monetized e-learning with the Great Discovery? 1, to translate your content in more than 140 languages for massive reach. Like I said, it's actually 147 languages that are available, and there's more, I believe, in development. But 140 is plenty to choose from. There's plenty for you to be able to reach the audience in the target market that you have in mind for your enterprise. Also, the courses and content are actively promoted and sold for you by affiliates in up to 200 countries. And so you have an army of people who are behind behind you and financially incentivized to sell courses like yours and mine. That's how they earn. And so this is unique to the platform to the extent that we have it, that you're able to actually have people who could potentially sell the course for you so that you don't have to do all the selling by yourself. And the new customers who purchase your course are sent to you as leads. They're not just leads, they're sent to you with your orders. So you'll get all the information on the people who will purchase your course so that you can continue your business relationship with them. And that's great. So let's look at the broad range of course categories covering virtually any topic that is available here on the Great Discovery. This is a screenshot. This is not even the complete list of what is available, but this is a lot to offer just in this particular screenshot. You can learn about so many things. You can learn about AI. You can learn about branding and parenting and pets. What about physicians and attorneys and accountants, people who need CE and CME credits to support their licensure? The platform can accommodate for that. You can learn about entrepreneurship and business. If you have children, great engaging content for kids and for teens to help them with their algebra tutoring, or to help them discover their purpose and learn how to achieve their goals. So much that is available on the platform, just even in this one screenshot. And the list goes on and on. It starts by you getting your own replicated e-learning site. And this is important because when you refer somebody with your e-learning site and you're a qualified affiliate, even if someone buys another course from another content creator as an active qualified affiliate, you will get commission on that, even if you didn't mean to sell the course, because when somebody registers with your website, they are your customer for life. So whatever they purchase going forward, once they do that, that commission goes to you, and that is unique to this platform, and it is definitely a bonus. So let's talk about the strategy funnels and revenue shares with the Great Discovery. I'm going to spend some time on this slide because I'm going to talk about the type of courses in a little bit of detail on what the Great Discovery offers. So with the built-in funnels that the Great Discovery has, because they have great built-in funnels that help people to be guided and directed in your direction. We have free and genius sessions. We have premium courses and academy offers, and I'll go through each one of them. So what are free and genius sessions? These are content as a content creator that you would create to help to get people. It's going to be a course that you develop that has some benefit. It's free, but it has some benefit. It's a good quality. So people get to know your competency in an area and your credibility in your area of expertise. And so, and this is in new markets where people have never heard of you. So this helps them to get to know who you are. And this content is marketed 24 hours a day and 7 days a week. So free courses are typically about 40 minutes. The reels are 40 minutes in length. This is just suggested. And so we also have genius sessions. What are our genius sessions? These are our monthly subscribers. AI Genius Club, our monthly subscribers. So if you think about Netflix and you think about how they pay a monthly fee so we can have access to all the films on Netflix, that's what AI Genius Club is in the online course creator market. So with our Genius sessions, there are tons of benefits. We even have a separate meeting, so many benefits for Genius Club, but I'm going to talk about it later, touch on some things later in this session. But just know that there are monthly subscribers that they get their own specific courses that they have access to. There's 10% off of the premium courses. And you can also develop a course for that group that has a call to action for the next section in our funnel, which are our premium courses. This is your first level of upsell, where your free courses are going to be good quality courses that have some benefit. The premium courses are where you're going to lay everything out. So this is where you're going to have your videos. You might have 10-minute videos that have multiple choice exams at the end with drop down multiple choice menus. Maybe you want your learners to turn in essays, or maybe you have a group of people taking your premium course and you want to schedule a couple live sessions in there. There's a lot of flexibility in this area where the premium courses are concerned, and it's very user-friendly, both for the learner and for the content creator in terms of onboarding. So with premium courses, they're anywhere from $5 to $500. The Great Discovery does not set the price for the courses. You set the price as the content creator. These are just suggested prices. But one of the things that the Great Discovery does very well, and that is excellent, because they're focused on making sure that you're able to effectively expand your reach internationally and have access to as many a clientele and new clients in new markets as you can. They've made all our courses so that they're the price is adjusted to the CPI of the country, that maybe their currency is not as strong as the US dollar. So if you're dealing with Central America, Africa, the Caribbean, Malaysia, the Philippines, a $500 course in some of these countries for some of these countries could be like 4 months income for a family. So that's not a very viable option. And so to make your life-changing messages available to as many, that same $500 course in one of these countries is adjusted. It could be as low as $379. Maybe it's $179. It just depends on the country. You have also the option as the content creator to say, I want to keep the US pricing because I've had a lot of research and development go into the courses, and we really want to recoup on that. All you do is let our support team know, and it is a done deal. You do not have to adjust the price if you do not desire to. This is your choice. So with the premium courses, the commission split is very generous. When you talk about the overall cost and what it costs to have a course on a platform paying monthly fees, this is a much more reasonable option, and it's very, very competitive and the most generous that's available right now. So if an affiliate sells your course, it's a 30-70 split, with 30% going to you as the creator and 70% going back to the affiliate plan. And if you're a qualified affiliate, you'll get paid on both sides of this. So that part is great. So I've talked about the free and Genius sessions. I talked about the premium courses. All those courses live on site, on the Great Discovery. They live on platform. Now, the Academy offers are different. They do not live on the platform. These offers are something that you're offering elsewhere. Maybe you are have maybe you're a coach and you're offering your coaching services access to you annually for $30,000. Maybe you have a retreat that you want everybody around the world not only to know about, but to have opportunity to purchase tickets and fly in to your great retreat that you have annually. You can actually sell that offer, even though it's not living on the platform, The Great Discovery. You can use the power of the affiliate model and have the affiliates help you sell those offers for you, so that there are additional sales, additional clients that you never had access to before. So when you think about Academy offers, this is your big upsell. So this is for full service coaching, interactive teaching, and service product offers. And the commission, it shifts, it flips. So since the offer does not live on the platform, 70% is retained by you as the creator, and 30% goes back to the affiliate plan if an affiliate sells your offer. So remember, these are new customers to you. I'm going to just kind of fly through this slide because I talked about everything. The only thing that I didn't mention that I want to is about the Academy offers. Their average is anywhere from $200, the offering, or it could be as much as $50,000. It just depends on what you're offering and what you've priced your offer at. So an example of how the funnel works is that you create a free course. And so if you've created a free course, it's great. It's free, but it has some great benefit to it. And there's a call to action to maybe take a Genius Club course that you've created. And so a person really loved your free course. They're taking your Genius Club course because they're a member of AI Genius Club. And they say, you know what, I'm really comfortable with this person. I really like their material. I'm going to go ahead and purchase one of their other courses or something that they have to offer. I'm going to join their channel, or I'm going to look into the Academy offer they mentioned. So it could be to any of these areas, and I'll talk about them going forward. But these are new clients to you that you did not have before. So you have access to a new market with new clientele. So that part is great. So let's see how Dr. Breakthrough, our Chief Breakthrough Officer, what he used
Hey, this is Dr. Stan Harris, known as Dr. Breakthrough, Chief Breakthrough Officer with the Great Discovery. And I always got to give a disclaimer. I can't provide the breakthrough. I just prescribe the breakthrough. But when you follow the prescription, God provides it. And listen, my friend, having my content on the Great Discovery has been a huge breakthrough for me. On another platform, listen, I make more money in 2 months on the Great Discovery than I have in the last couple years on the other platform. Why? Over the other platform, I'm the only one selling and it's only in English. Here, I've got a multitude of affiliates who are incentivized to buy, sell, and promote my course, and it's in multiple languages. By the way, I paid a one-time price here for lifetime, unlimited uploads, and over there I'm paying a monthly fee. So my friend, the choice is simple, the Great Discovery. So it's the greatest breakthrough in education, the greatest breakthrough in collaboration, and I say the greatest breakthrough in affiliate marketing. So get back to where I've invited you and get started now. I'm the doctor. I prescribe the Great Discovery.
That's great. So let's talk about the branded channels for organizations. That was one of the things that was on the slide. And it's new to the Great Discovery, and it's excellent. So what it means to you is that as a podcaster, as an educator, maybe you're a pastor and you have a lot of videos and audio materials that you want all of your people that you communicate with all around the world to find you in one place. You can have your own channel on the Great Discovery. We can make that happen through that channel. And you can also have capabilities, not only translation capabilities, but capabilities that say when people come to your channel to look at your free material, you want to be able to give an option. If people want special access to you, you have a mentor group, you have some kind of training that you do on a regular basis, you can charge a subscription service inside of your channel. So it could become a profit center for you. So, and we'll talk about how much it costs because there's a subscription price for this. But it's really not only reasonably priced, but you'll be able to surpass what it is that you're paying in profit in no time flat. So with branded channels, it's an optional custom branded channel for course creators and with multi-language capability. It's perfect for companies, podcasters, schools, and groups. It's personalized access control, content, and subscription pricing. And once you have your channel, people are going to want to know, hey, I want a channel. I need a channel for my ministry or my business or for what I'm doing with my school. If you have 3 people that you refer that they get their own channel and they're paying for their channel, you don't have to pay for yours at all, as long as you have 3 people paying for a paid channel subscription. So that's one of our Refer 3 and Yours is Free programs. How much is it? $50 with your AI Genius Club membership, as low as $20 depending on your country of purchase. If you are not a Genius Club member, it's $80. So it's still very reasonable. $80 a month, as low as $30 depending on the country of purchase. So I've talked a little bit about the Genius Club. Let's learn more about it.
Suppose you could have a team of marketing experts, sales pros, and tech geniuses working for you 24/7 without breaking the bank. Sounds unreal, right? Well, it's not. Welcome to AI Genius Club. Depending on which country you are in, for as little as $27 a month or even totally free with just 3 referrals, you unlock a powerhouse suite of 20+ AI Genius apps, including Video Genius, Logo Genius, Genius CRM, marketing funnels, and even an AI chatbot. You also get a Chrome extension tool that translates up to 5 hours of voice content per month on any audio or video web content so you can connect with the world effortlessly. Private access to hundreds of exclusive courses on digital marketing, AI mastery, business growth, course creation, and more. Plus, 10% savings on TGD's top-notch courses, packages, and products. Whether you're a creator, marketer, or business trailblazer, this is your all-in-one success toolkit. Maintaining a monthly subscription with this powerful package will even keep you active and eligible for commissions as an affiliate and eligible for customer data and analytics as a creator. And the cherry on top, just 3 paying referrals and your membership is free every month. Let's be real. How much are missed opportunities and sales really costing you each month? With AI Genius Club, the answer could be nothing. Why wait? Click the link now and unlock your genius today. Seriously, what are you waiting for? Suppose.
All right, so AI Genius Club, also what is being offered with this program, it's included with the membership, is you get 5 hours of translation available to you. So if you see a course as an AI Genius Club member, you see a course online and you run across it and you're like, wow, I've really been looking for a course like this. But you see that the course has been onboarded in Spanish, or it's been onboarded in Portuguese, or some language that maybe you don't speak. Guess what? You have 5 hours of translation every month with your AI Genius Club membership in order to translate that course. And that 5 hours re-ups every single month. So that is absolutely incredible. It's available for any content on the internet. You can add more hours if needed, and it's available separately soon. There are a host of apps that are available and accessible to you with an AI Genius Club membership. I am going to breeze through these as quickly as I can, because actually Genius Club has its own meeting because this tool is so powerful. But what you get with your AI Genius Club membership, you get a Video Genius tool where you can create promotional videos. You get Genius Image Ads where you're able to create ads on social media and make people stop scrolling, which is what we need them to do. You get Business Promo Genius to create captivating daily social content to promote your courses. Logo Genius is absolutely incredible. There's a lot that you can do where you don't even need a graphic artist to be able to develop high quality logos. Works excellent. You get Daily Activity Genius to help you prospect 5 prospects every day. Hyper Realistic Genius images to help you create images that on social media that captivate your audience. You also get Genius Vault. If you're paying for storage with another company for your files, you may not even need to pay for that or make a decision, because you're going to get 5 terabytes of space with Genius Vault. You're going to get Genius Image Editor, which is going to allow you to remove objects, change backgrounds. How many of you have got an image you really want to use, but you got to figure out how to scrub it and customize it to what you want? Well, you have a tool here that's going to help you do that. You're going to get Genius Movie Editor to help you customize movies with your own music. If you need a CRM solution, we have Genius CRM, where you can import your contacts, and it's AI empowered, and you can effortlessly send your emails. You're going to be able to create your own funnels with AI Genius Club and add your Stripe account and join a great community while doing all of this stuff. That was, 12 apps on top of everything else that I mentioned. So it is just $60 a month, as low as $30, depending on your country of purchase. So you're going to get the 5 hours of translation. You're going to get all those apps that I just mentioned. You're going to get unlimited access to exclusive Genius Club courses and content. You're going to get 10% off of premium and academy courses that you may purchase yourself. And you're going to be able to remain active as an affiliate for network overrides. And so there's 7 ways to make money with the Great Discovery. I'm only focusing on online course creation for this meeting, but if you go to our corporate page at www.thegreatdiscovery.com, go to events, and you can see all of the meetings that we have if you want to learn about any of the 7 ways to make money at the Great Discovery. Also, with the AI Genius Club, it is another one of our Refer 3 and Yours is Free programs. So if you have 3 people who see all the great stuff that you can do with your AI Genius Club membership and they want their own and they pay, you don't have to pay for yours at all. So it's pretty great. So with the translation, what is great is the flexibility, because people do not have to wait for you to translate your course. If you onboard your course, I'll just say for whatever language, but just say English, and someone in China sees your course and they need it translated in Mandarin, guess what? they're able to translate the course themselves. They don't have to wait for you. They can pay for their own translation. There's 40 languages that are available, and they get 5 hours if they're an AI Genius Club member. They get 5 hours of translation with their membership, and it is commissionable. If you are an active and qualified affiliate, you can expect to see commission if someone that you've referred to the platform uses the translation service. So it's commissionable to you. So that part is great. As a creator, what is available to you is 147 languages. If you want the quality that you saw in my demonstration at the top of this presentation, it's $3 a minute. Extremely reasonable. If you have an hour course, so 10-minute videos that you have that you want translated with a perfect lip sync and voice, it's $3 a minute. If you don't care about all the lip syncing, but you just want the voice matching because maybe you have material that you want to change into an audio book, you can do that. And it's $1 a minute to do so. So there's 2 packs that I am going to recommend. One I'm going to highly recommend. It was supposed to end tonight in terms of promotion. I just heard that it has been extended until Saturday. So folks, if I would suggest jumping on these right away, because they are going away, and once they're gone, they're gone. And right now it's a unique opportunity with the platform to be able to get what I'm about to show you. So the first pack is our Course Creator Pack, and then we have a junior version of it called our Basic Course Creator Pack. So with the Course Creator Pro Pack, this is the benefit that is definitely going away. You want to take advantage of getting this ASAP. It is for the one-time payment that I'm going to tell you about here in just a moment. You're going to be able to have unlimited course onboarding with no annual fees, meaning you're not paying a subscription fees. You're not paying monthly fees. Or maybe I said at the top of this, I was going to be paying $150 a month to Thinkific. I know people who are paying even more than that. It's particularly if you have multiple courses on platforms. You can onboard as many courses as you want, whenever you want. If you purchase this pack in the time frame that it's available, and you will never have to worry about hosting fees for your lifetime that you are affiliated with the platform. That is absolutely amazing. It's always been in the marketing plan to go to some kind of subscription model or a monthly fee hosting model, and we are doing so. We need to for the viability of the platform. But this is for our early adopters. So don't get left behind on this. Take advantage of getting that Pro Pack tonight, and don't hesitate. You're also with the Pro Pack going to get a custom translation demo reel of you speaking 5 languages. You're going to get a complete course creator course. So for my people out there that are like, I don't know where to start, I've never created a course, not to fret, because this complete course is going to teach you how to create a binge-worthy course that increases your opportunity for people to actually make it to the end and see your wonderful call to action to take your great offer, or any other courses that you might be offering. You're going to get the Great Discovery International course, which is the 4th generation of Six Sigma. Please, 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 if you are not unfamiliar with Six Sigma, look it up. If you're part of corporate America and the military, you're very familiar with it. It is an excellent management tool to help you achieve your goals and your dreams. And that course is available to you in this pack. You're going to get your first month of AI Genius Club subscription free of charge, so you can play around with all of those apps that I showed you. And you're going to be able to become an affiliate at no additional cost. All of that is at $740, as low as $350, depending on where you're purchasing. And with your Genius Club membership, not annually, not monthly, one time, you're one and done, and you can onboard as many courses as you like, and you don't have to pay rent for them on the platform for them to live there and sit there till you figure out how to get them sold. So that part is excellent. So don't sleep on that one. If you say, I heard all that, that sounds great, I need something that's a little bit less robust because I'm just not ready to go there. We got you. We have something for you as well. We have a junior version of that, which is you're not going to get the unlimited onboarding, but what you do get for your one-time payment, which I'll tell you here in just a second, you're going to be able to upload up to 2 hours of course content with no annual fees. And then you just pay the fees for anything after that. You're going to get your custom translation demo reel with you speaking 5 languages, and you're still going to get your complete course creator course because you need to know how to create a binge-worthy course. We all need that. So you're going to get that course that's going to help you. You're going to get the first month of AI Genius Club subscription free of charge, and you're going to get an affiliate enrollment to enroll as an affiliate at no additional cost. All of that for $380, as low as $175, depending on your country of purchase. So it all starts here. You want to get with the person who invited you and get their username. For instance, my username is Dr. Ivanka. So my website is www.thegreatdiscovery.com/Dr. Ivanka. Once you get the username of the person that invited you, you are going to click join now. And that is where your journey to course creation is going to begin. And then you're going to say, I want to join as a course creator. Once you join as a course creator, you're going to have an opportunity inside there. There's going to be a radio button that says, do you want to be an affiliate? Absolutely. You want to click yes on that. And you're going to click that. And then you'll be good to go for course creation with the Great Discovery. And you'll get all the great benefits that I was talking about in that slide. So I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to see if anyone has any questions. And I want to also welcome anyone new that is on. I see we have Alan Smith. Alan Smith, everybody congratulate him. He just joined us as a new content creator today. So he took advantage of a great benefit. Alan, would you like to unmute yourself and introduce yourself and let them know where you are?
Absolutely. Thank you, Dr. Ivanka. I'm Alan Smith. I'm in Chicago, Illinois. I'm excited about this program. I look forward to meeting people and learning a lot. I'm a full-time entrepreneur. I'm in ministry, law enforcement, attorney, all kind of things. I wear many hats, but why I'm here is because of my love for God and my calling to travel the world doing ministry, missions, and teaching people business and kingdom principle. So that's what I'm looking to get out of the program.
That's awesome. And you're going to be able to do just that. So everybody welcome Alan. And does anybody else have anyone new that is on the line that they want to introduce?
Yes, hi. I would like to introduce a friend of mine. Her name is Leolyn Newsom. Leola, would you like to say something, Leola?
Hi, Leolyn. Do you have any questions or would you like to introduce yourself? It's okay if she doesn't. Some people are shy.
She probably she probably can't unmute.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, welcome, Leolyn. And thank you for joining us. If you have any questions, oh, there she is.
Yeah, I guess my microphone wasn't working.
Okay. So did you have any questions or did you want to tell us about what you do and what you hope to gain from a platform like what we're offering?
Well, both actually. So my name is Leolyn and I'm a worship leader, a vocal coach, the owner of a wedding choir. I'm also a minister, one of the head ministers at my church. And so I am looking to create courses for vocal coaching. I'm also looking to help my church get content out as far as devotionals and different things of that nature. See how we can leverage this platform.
Awesome.
To bless the kingdom
That's
of God.
amazing.
So
we're happy to have
yes.
you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. And did you have any questions?
I do. Hopefully I can remember. I had two questions. So first question, I saw earlier, I was on since 8 o'clock. So I saw earlier that Mr. Tim, he did where you could share a course through Facebook.
Mm.
Oh gosh, what was my question? I'm trying to remember now. I should have wrote it down.
Yeah, that feature was to make it simpler. If you want to recommend a course, or if you wanted to share your own course, you could just click on the Facebook button and that's logged in, and it would just put it on your page for you. And it was
So,
like that for a couple of the other platforms as well.
okay, so if somebody buys a course from that link on my social media, will I get credit for that?
Yes, because you're gonna do it from your page. You'll be logged in into your Great Discovery page, so that when you share, that's the link it's gonna use.
Okay, awesome. And then my other question is, so I was thinking that I would like to invite people like to tomorrow night.
Mhm.
Um, but I noticed like so if I send them to my website, the only place that I see, like if you go to events, the only place that I see it takes you to is like the live events. Like you can only see like what you can only like when you put your information in, it looks like it has to be that event that's happening right at that time. But is there a way that I could send them the
About
link
future,
ahead?
like future events.
Yeah, but using my website though.
You know what? Maybe that's a Tim question, because I know what I typically do. I do it the old fashioned way, and then, I just make sure people, register with my link. But or when they come to the meeting, they're not necessarily registered with me, but maybe Tim, you can answer that.
Sure. Yeah, there's a little short brand new tutorial up there, Leland. It's right on the calendar. I'd suggest that you give that a quick review, but you can go open any event, copy a link, and share it right there on the spot. And
Good, I need to
so
know that. That's
click on a
easy.
calendar link, you can open it up, and there's a way to share. There's a share feature on there. You can just invite as many people as want. You can post it on their calendar as well. It's pretty easy, but the easiest thing is just watch that little tutorial. It's about just a few minutes, not very long.
Okay. Thank
That
you.
answer,
Okay. Any
that
other
answer the
questions,
question?
Leland, I can help you with while I'm on?
No, that's all. That's all I have for tonight.
All right. Well, great. Thank you for asking. Glad you're here.
Thank you.
Awesome. And we have Simone, her hand is raised.
Yes, your presentation this evening is awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, it is a very complete, comprehensive thing about the DGD. So, would you have you got this exactly same presentation in another time where it is recorded with only you on it? Because I find this thing, but you are recorded together with Tim before or something, so it's a huge thing. Would it be possible at all, Tim, that you can edit it, get this presentation of Dr. Ivanka, and we can actually have that link and send out to people to invite? Because if they listen to this, it's a very, very comprehensive thing. And I think this is fantastic if that can be done. I have people from England, I have people from India, I have people from France. How do I go about this, to make it easy for them to, this will convert people very easily.
Well,
Simone, it's right there on your course on our video archive. If you go up on the events tab on your page, click on video archive, and you'll see a dozen of Dr. Ivanka's events. You could copy with the one that you like and share it just like that, and it'll bring them right back to your site. They can't get lost, and it works just fine.
Yeah, but if there are so many, I don't know which one is the one which is like exactly like this one.
Yeah, they're pretty much all the same. But yeah, I would the one from this one will be up tomorrow. But you can get the one from last Tuesday or last Monday or Wednesday.
Last Wednesday.
Yeah, Monday. She does them Mondays and Wednesdays. You can copy them. They're right there. And the one from last Wednesday is probably going to have very similar offers and information as this one.
Yeah, so I would suggest getting the one that's available from last Wednesday, and you'll see the date. It's just like this one. Or if you want to wait until tomorrow when this one is rendered, then this one will be available. If you know this is the one you want, you can wait until you see the date for this one for the 31st of March to come up, and then you can use that one.
So it'll be sometime during tomorrow, but I just have to look at in the calendar, see when it's going to be up, right?
Yeah, because it takes about a day for it to render and for it to generate,
Right.
and then it's posted. And so once it's posted, then it's available to you.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
Gregory Todd.
Great presentation as usual. Thank you very much. Hopefully everybody had a great weekend. I want to welcome Ms. Newsome. And I also want to I put my phone number in the chat for you. So Barbara and I and you, when you have time, hopefully it'll be tomorrow, and we can go over some things and answer some more deeper questions and how to do some of the stuff that you would going, and we'll do what we call a strategy session with you. And welcome to the team.
Thank you.
All right. Do we have anyone else that has any comments or questions? I see Ed Garza's out there. Ed, if you have something that you want to say, you're welcome to comment.
No, I was just working on some stuff for you guys. That's all. So no, I just, for any course creator, since this is a course creator time for you guys, I could just say that, sometimes the course creator runs into a roadblock, right? It could be writer's block. It could be, just they don't know if their idea is the best, and they need to do, maybe you really should do some research, right? We talked about something today in one of our training calls is, just the research, the research apps that are coming out in April for course creators or authors. These research apps are incredible. I mean, they give you a lot of background history, like with big companies and companies, just to make sure that you're on the right path, right? It gives you suggestions of names and suggestions of topics and relevancy and, not just relevancy, but, how much market there is, what's the market look like right now for that specific industry, what's the history of that industry, if you're a course creator, and really, I think the Great Discovery, for any guest here, I will just say that, the Great Discoveries platform is a canvas, and you are the Picasso. You can do whatever you want with it, and relevancy to, good content, right? Whether it's free courses or paid courses or academies, it's your Picasso. What is it you're trying to serve? And the AI Genius platform can help you craft those ideas, right? From the research app to the coming up with your big idea, and it always stays true to your knowledge. I mean, we uploaded, for example, today a one-page document from Frank Aleo, and he basically had like 3 paragraphs, like who he was and his products and services, and we uploaded that to the the research app so that it had it during the process of creating his book, right? Because he wanted a book to put together, because he's wants to put it into a course, right? And offer the book. And so it was incredible, the research app, as well as the big idea and the outline. The good news is you get to have your hands on it the whole time. You could edit it, you could tweak it. Maybe you already have an outline and you just can't get the content for your course, right? And you have like all the modules organized, what your modules are. You could just take that right in the platform, put it in there, and it could start putting together, all kinds of great content for you. Ultimately, the end game on the new app that's coming out for you guys, and now is a great time to buy into obviously the unlimited course pack, the Course Pro pack, right? Then when this comes out, you can create as many courses as you want, and I suggest that. If you haven't written a book yet, maybe you have, right? You could take a book, like I took my book on the 7 Secrets of Video Marketing, Dr. Ivanka, and I took my book and I segmented it out to 3 different courses, right? I created audiobooks, because we got an audiobook tool inside the AI Genius that's available in the Creator Lab, and it's fast. You could create an audio, Tim saw it, you can create an audiobook like super fast in any language. And you can do chapter by chapter by chapter, and it costs you really pennies. It may cost you $6, $7, maybe $8, maybe $10 at the max if you have to do it again. Sometimes you go, I got to go in and edit it, right? Because I didn't say it right. And you'll learn it. And we're going to put Academy in there to teach you because we're learning too, right? The whole aspect of that. But what we're doing is with the Great Discovery, you can put audiobooks, you can upload audios, you can upload videos, and it's good for kinesthetic learning, right? Some people would rather listen to an audiobook. Some people would rather watch a video. Like my dad, a mechanical engineer, don't put a video in front of him. He's not going to watch it, right? He wants to see it in writing, right? He wants to see the book. So you could take books and you could create a course out of your book, right?
Question for you. Is it on the horizon to use voice matching with that tool?
It is. It is on the horizon. Absolutely. As soon as it becomes available, that's going to be something that's going to be available. Obviously, we already have image modeling, right, where you could upload 30 pictures of yourself. What we wait for is for the technology to get more affordable for someone so that we don't have to charge you a lot, right?
Yeah.
Ultimately, our goal is to have a platform that just is one subscription for everything. But the voices aren't bad. Matter of fact, you know what? I had the idea too. So I'm going to do my book, right? And I broke it into courses now. Now you know what I'm going to do, Tim? I'm going to create a podcast with it, but I'm going to create a name of a podcast, and I'm going to call the name of the podcast, and I'm going to have a third party give the AI a name, and have them launch a podcast for me. And they're going to be talking about topics of my book to promote my book. How cool is that, right? You can put that on your channel, right?
Yeah, that's very cool. And that's why I tell people once they get the Genius Club and they have an opportunity to try it, they're gonna want to keep it.
Yeah, I know. I'm a course creator. I'm a teacher. That's what I do. I love courses. I mean, I've been teaching courses since in biblical standpoints and theology and so forth for years. Since I was 19 years old. I graduated with my theology degree at age 21, and I've been teaching on platforms to groups of 10, to groups of 20, to groups of 100, to groups of 1,000 people for a long time. And I know that you never want your business as a course creator to go stale.
Yeah.
And the greatest way to go stale is just to create one course. You understand? You become stale.
Yeah.
You have to do upgrades, like we heard the speaker today, right? He talked about he's doing a new addition to his book, right? So you always want to become better and getting better, and so if you've written books, those would make great courses, right? Because you could input those chapters inside the AI Genius Club, and you could use your genius and use AI to speed the process up. Right? You can create a nice book cover. You can create audiobooks from it once you really crafted your course or your book. So they both kind of went well together. I call it authorship or course creation 2.0, right? Because you really could take your course that you have and segment it out into all sorts of things. And that's what yeah.
So it's a lot of great tools that are available. I know we have another person have their hand raised here, so I want to make sure I get them. But thank you for sharing all of that, because one of the things about AI Genius Club, there's so much that's available, but it's good stuff. It's really good stuff. And the more that we can learn about it, the better. So I want to thank you for even sharing what you just shared this evening. And so we want to make sure to get, if anybody has any additional questions, you can, for Ed Garza even, you can put them in the chat. Or maybe before we get off here in a few moments, because we're going to close out here soon, we can get some more questions in. But we have Casey that has her hand raised.
Hi,
Yes,
thank you, Ivanka. Nice presentation as usual. I did have a couple of questions. One, the video that you showed earlier, Ed, I noticed the music was different. Was that uploaded music, or are there going to be options like that available in the musics that are in the sound bites and the music that are in the Genius tool?
So you could upload your own music, right? So I created that music myself. I'm a musician too, so more of an electronic musician. I love writing poetry and all kinds of stuff and songs. So I created that music myself, and I uploaded it to create that whole sound. Now, that video I showed earlier with the subtitles popping and all that stuff looked kind of fun, right?
Was the Genius tool used for that?
I use the audiobook tool.
Okay.
Because it stays on script 100% of the time. So I use the audiobook tool. I created the outline, the actual audio file. Then what I do right now is I take it into the editor, okay, that we have, because we have a movie editor, or you could take it into Canva, whichever's easiest for you, okay? And I create a video in Canva, and I lay the audio file there, and then I can upload my music, or Canva has a lot of different music. You could use that, and I control the volumes. We're going to do an academy on that, and that's part of the stuff we're going to do actually at our live boot camp in Franklin, Tennessee. You may have heard about that. So we're going to be teaching people how to do that kind of stuff so that you can really become a video master, and you can do it quickly so that you could teach somebody. Not that you would always do that. Maybe you could teach somebody to do that for you, and then they could do it for you. But we want you to become swift at it, right? So that's how I created that video. It was a combination of my genius in video marketing and the AI platform.
Okay, and the other question I have is, are the graphical user interfaces going to be improved where you have some more access within the platform that we already have, so that one can be, independent? If I want to go in and do some things, I'm not having to think, or stop and say, okay, well, I'm going to have to wait, or I got to get to the next call, or pull up a video and try to walk myself through it. Are there going to be some more improvements to the graphical user interface?
You mean the image outputs?
Just as far as making the technology more user-friendly and accessible when we're in there. Like maybe you hover over some of the icons where we're in the video editor, or we're in the AI book, wherever
Okay.
you are within.
Yes. It's what I would suggest if is that every day of the week at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 10 o'clock Central Time, we have an AI breakfast lab where what's the lab is where we're working with the platform. It is simple to use. I mean, I'm not sure. You just got to
No, I'm
become
not.
comfortable. You got to. It's just like riding a bike, right? You got to get used to it. You understand?
Yes, but I
Well-
don't have that availability for that time frame. And so I'm not saying that it's not easy. I'm saying that what could enhance, I'm asking about something that could possibly enhance the product. And as you're working on it, because you did say we're learning, is it possible to bring or improve the graphical user interface so that it helps the user?
Yes. So yes, we are always doing that.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we have 30,000 total in all my platforms, over 30,000 users. So you understand, we train a lot of them with tutorials. That's why we launched an academy inside the platform.
So
right?
maybe this is help. Do you have pre-recorded?
Yes.
Yeah. So if you can't make his schedule time, get with
Yeah.
Ed or with the platform and see when you can get pre-recorded.
Look, I can show. I'll just show real quick so you guys can see, because this would be beneficial to any guest here. Just like you're course creators, right? So we're course creators too. We have to, right? So we put together, Casey, like for example, here's AI training right here. So you click on that. You want to get comfortable in the interface of the platform. Okay, so I did a very, very deep dive into, for example, here's an advanced hero image tutorial where I dive deep. I go into editing. I go into how to put emotion inside the image. I mean, it's 18 minutes long, and then I go into detail, right? I create, really an interesting, graphics that are, this was the old, like that graphic, right? How to create emotion in the platform. Look at that graphic, AI certification with multiple flags. So I go into a lot of detail on this advanced training. So you could watch this anytime on your mobile device. You could watch it on your tablet. And we have all sorts of training. And you could keep yourself accountable in here too, like, what you watched, and you can mark it complete. Like, here's a website. You want to learn about our website tools? You click on that, and you can click on complete once you're finished. And we're going to constantly add training in here. Plus, you have access to all of the AI breakfast labs that we've done so far. Though, excuse me, that's right. That's the wrong place.
Yeah, so can you give us the address for that? Because in the interest of time, because I don't want
Yes, of course. Yes,
to
yes,
keep
yes.
Tim and them up in the middle of the night, and then I want to give Dr. Breakthrough an opportunity to close us out. Can you just tell us where you went so that we can find that training?
Yes.
It's in the Genius Club. I'm just asking about the interface, just the hover over, but maybe we'll get that later on down the line. Thank
Yes.
you.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, awesome. If you can put in the chat, or
Yes.
tell us where we can find those, that will be helpful. And then I'm going to see if Dr. Breakthrough is available to give us a final word for closeout.
Hey. Well, again, to the queen of presentations, you just keep getting better and better and better. I mean, you're so authentic. You have the incredible, speech and diction, but yet the heart and yet the spirit. I mean, it's like it's all inclusive. So we
Thank
appreciate
you.
and thank you so much for your commitment and dedication. And man, I just tell you that what Ed is bringing to the table is just
Yeah.
amazing. So again, I keep saying we may not have it all together, but together we have it all. That's the power, my friend, that each and every one of you have a genius. And with the great discovery, we don't have this competitive thing. See, competition, I keep saying that's the way of the jungle. Dog eat dog, that's way down here. And that fosters a sense of cruelty, my friend. And a lot of people are very cruel because they're in this competitive mode and they think they gotta try to preserve what they have from everybody else because somebody else may outdo them. We don't have that here. Competition, again, is the way of the jungle. That fosters cruelty. A better, higher level is cooperation. That's the way of civilization. But that still fosters compromise because I kind of got to hold back on me so you don't feel insecure or whatever else. And I can't let all of me out if I think it might. But again, my friend, no, what we do here at the Great Discovery is called collaboration. And that's the way of the kingdom. That fosters the greatest and fastest way of being successful. And as a matter of fact, that fosters completeness. So now we get to be completely, as a matter of fact, each of us are completing the rest of us, my friend, because again, it's just it's amazing. Our master creator made you and I many creators. He gave us a mandate to create, but yet he kept back some of his creativity so that Dr. Ivanka's got some that I don't have, but then I'll have some that she doesn't have. And then KC has some that neither one of us have. And then Gregory has some that neither. So we all got to come together. And when we come together, it's like, oh my goodness. And so we're sharpening each other. We're bringing out the greatness in each other. That's the great discovery. So I'm so grateful to be part of this because I get to take and leverage AI, artificial intelligence, with my AI, anointed intelligence, and create another AI, which is awesome improvements, my friend. And so I close with this illustration. George Washington Carver, they said, how in the world a man that was a slave, how in the world did you end up saving the agricultural South? Over 300 different inventions from that sweet potato and peanut. He said, simple. He said, I got up 4 o'clock every morning and went on the stump and I would read my Bible. He said, and then would pray and ask God, according to Proverbs 8:12, to give me witty inventions. And he said, and from that, he would give me ideals and concepts. I would go out and do them. That's where those 300 inventions came from. If one man can do that, imagine with all of us combined together, my friend, collaborating. I mean, if FedEx and Kinko's can work together, how much better can we get done? And so I'm so grateful to be part of a movement like this, my friend. And we're so glad for each and every one of you. So God bless you. It's breakthrough time. Because the great discovery, my friend, is helping each of us become even greater. God bless you.
God bless you. I always feel like I can run a few laps after I hear Dr. Breakthrough talk. Thank you so much for that encouragement. Everyone, thank you for attending. I am here Monday and Wednesday evenings, 6:30 Pacific, 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern on Mondays and Wednesdays. Hey, we found out that Pro Pack is extended till Saturday. We got another shot at it, guys. Get people in the meeting the meetings that we're having this week. And particularly mine is going to be for course creators on Wednesday. Get them in the house and let us tell people about how great that Pro Pack is for you. And so they can go ahead and make a decision that's going to help change the lives of everybody all over the planet. So
Hey, and by the way, if you want to do a live course on one of your training calls sometime in the future, like we do a live course and we could do it you pick somebody that you want to do it for,
Mhm.
and we could use the new course lab to do it with them live on the call. If you want to do that, just let me know if that's something you want to do. That'd be,
Okay.
I think for people to see that, I think
I think
that's
that would be, I
fire.
think that would be great. And so
Yeah.
we'll definitely schedule that.
Yeah.
And thank you for letting me know about that, Ed.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's helping us upgrade. It's helping us upgrade people to Course Creator real fast. Yeah.
And definitely, and people need to know how to use the tools that we have because they're so effective.
Yes. 100%. 100%. But don't forget, you always inject your AI,
Yeah,
your own AI, like Dr. Breakthrough says, right? Your own genius. Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. You don't want to lose that because AI doesn't know nothing about you. It knows a lot about your expertise. It's probably a lot smarter than us, but still, you got to be able to inject your language and who you are, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You can't replace people. You can try, but you can't do it fully.
That's right. Yeah.
So thank you, everyone. Have a nice evening, and we'll see you back here on Wednesday, same time, same bat channel.
Thank you.
All right, bye. Thank you so much, everyone.
In the words of a key, God bless you. God
God keep you.
God watch over you is our prayer.
Amen. All
Good
right.
night.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.